Well, welcome to the show before the show. I'm your host, Patrick Marlette, and I'm joined by SplitSecond Gaming today. And I'm going to introduce them to you, but we also have in the fourth position Jens, one of our patrons. And of course, we're going to be rotating through a handful of patrons today. Let's see how many games we can actually get in for this one. And I'm going to tune in with the viewing audience to make sure that you can all hear me and, of course, our guest. Let me know if there's any technical errors. You know, I love technical issues on this program, so if anything pops up, let me know. But I'm joined by Baal and Late of SplitSecond. You guys can, one, talk about your deck, and then two, obviously introduce yourselves in the channel.
All right. Do you want to go first, Paul?
As you wish. You go.
Okay. Well, my name is Light. Yeah, I'll play Magic for a split second. I'll be playing Birgi today. This is not really a brew of mine, but I actually brewed a Birgi deck and really enjoyed it. So I was looking to play some other list more tuned up, and I come up with this. It's a really fun deck. It's like a super stormy version that aims to go off really early. It's super fun to play, and it's exactly where I like to play. This is really my play style.
Nice.
It's go big or go home.
Hello, I'm Bal from SplitSecond. I'm playing Orvar, the All Form. This is the list I started brewing when it came out. There are some other lists out there that basically it pivots around Coveted Jewel or more control lines, as you can see in the cEDH database. I'm still hanging on some of my card choices, trying to get the hang of the feeling what I like to play. I usually not fan of the high converted mana cost of Coveted Jewel, so still in some different card choices. Well, let's see if I can clone a lot of permanents, and who knows, get to win some games or not.
I hope you'll be able to get a handful of copies. I mean, you should be able to accomplish at least that.
Yeah.
And Jens, what are you on today?
I am on Belby. Light stack package, mostly just with her converted her colorless mana she generates. Try and get better advantage of it than the other players on the board.
Nice. Yeah.
Very similar to your list, but a couple differences.
But better? Is that what you were gonna say? You can say it, Jens.
No, just different. It's not.
No, I mean,
I'd say it's not.
We'll see. We'll see. It's funny. I'm in the midst of tweaking a handful of decks, and I'm sure the viewing audience loves watching me play Oswald. I promise after today, I will put Oswald down at least for a minute. But I've just been obsessed about this. I actually purchased new cards, new additions for my other decks, and I just haven't gotten around to updating them yet because I keep updating this one. And as you can see, I'm in the midst of updating this now. That's why we have the show before the show, so I can lollygag just a little bit longer before we actually kick things off. But there's Angelic Ascension in the deck, and if there's any confusion, I'm gonna write these down. Shep, Flock, and then obviously I can explain what they do. I have a photographic memory of these amazing cards. But before we begin, this is a question for the audience as well as you guys here. As with every week, I like to do these on Sundays, but we have our monthly topic to discuss. And to kick us off, I'm actually going to be reading for Gunblade Knight. But in addition to that, I pass this question off to you and again, the viewing audience. And for the month of September, the question is Magic the Gathering the best TCG? And why? And I know a lot of our viewers and a lot of our patrons and everyone on the Discord, we get one of our guys actually post Pokemon card images all the time. And, you know, I've collected other trading card games, but I've never played them. I've only actually ever played Magic. So this is a genuine question. I'm curious to your thoughts on this. But I'll be reading for Gunblade Knight. I don't think Magic is the best TCG because it's extremely difficult to compare apples and oranges. Sure, it may not have as much broken stuff as Yu-Gi-Oh! Or needs a large ban list for tournaments, but it also, it's funny, I hear a lot of issues with Yu-Gi-Oh! But it has also seen its share of issues throughout the years. In fact, two card games I like better than Magic are Legends of Runeterra and Force of Will. LOR is completely digital game that is made by expanding on what works and what doesn't in Magic, allowing you and your opponent to alternate after each spell, refilling everyone's mana each turn. Force of Will, on the other hand, is extremely similar to Commander, and they have been improving the game with each successive set. So I actually looked up Force of Will. It does look kind of dope. And again, I've never played these, but it is interesting to hear that, I mean, these are what it seem to be essentially clones of MTG, but they're improving upon it. So that still holds MTG pretty highly in my opinion. But we can go in turn order here. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this one as well, guys.
Well, I only played Yu-Gi-Oh! A long time ago, and I actually found it quite fun back then. But then I think Magic just is a whole other universe in that. Well, I never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like competitively, but so I'm not sure if it's like better or worse in some things. But well, I just think MTG. Well, I can't compare much, but I'd say MTG would be maybe the best because it's the one I know the most and enjoy the most.
Oh, it's certainly the longest standing. I mean, it's going to be going on 30 years, right?
Yeah.
So it's certainly inspired a lot of these games that have followed it. And I know, at least for a lot of this product that comes out, it's usually designed to, I've seen games made for animes or games made to sell product specifically. And I can't speak to every TCG, but this was just the in-between game for D&D players. It was very honest intention with this game. And the fact that it's come so far is really impressive in my opinion. But Late, what about you?
Well, I actually, ever since I was a kid, I played TCGs. Not really competitive, like when I was like 10, 11, 12 maybe. I had Pokemon, Magic, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards. But it was like I only played like kitchen Magic. I put together a few cards and played with the friends. Nothing competitively. Eventually, I stopped playing and I got into Hearthstone when it came out, and that's the game I actually play the most besides Magic now. And I really liked the game until I actually got back into Magic. Actually learned how to play Magic. Oh, Magic is so much funner than playing Hearthstone. It's much faster and interactive. Not only Hearthstone has like the problem that you only play on your turn. There's nothing you can do on your opponent's turn. Yeah, and that kind of that turns out the game. The game it's a lot more predictable. You can predict a lot more of what's going to happen. I also got a little bit into Legends of Runeterra when it came out, but I never really got really into it. Mainly because it's digital, and having the cards in hand, it's so much better. It's such a nice feeling, buying new cards and shuffling them and playing in person. Yeah, so Magic gets the win in the TCG.
at least for you. What about you, Jens? Is it true for you?
Well, considering that my only other TCG experience was back when I was a kid, because I am not young. When Pokemon had first come out, I like collected it. Nobody I knew had any idea how to actually play it. We just play on cards on the sidewalk and pick up a story. Since then, yeah, I mean, I guess for me, honestly, that's Magic the Gathering. Got the history, it's got all the crazy backstory, all the cards actually, not all of them. A lot of them tie into one another and reference stuff. Not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Obviously, they have their show, and Pokemon's got the, a lot of history with the storyline there too. But I think just like the intricacy of Magic, there's like an infinite amount of possibilities of things you can do, multiple formats. I think it's just, I don't think it's ever going to go away. I think it's the strongest. I think it's the, as far as like, and questionable recent product releases, but At least we got Oswald out of it.
So questionable products aside, it's still pretty strong. Yeah, no, I agree with you, and I think that there's some good arguments there too. Like, I mean, I think the most jarring thing to see as of recent date was the collaboration with Fortnite, and you know, if that's just a supplemental product, they're just reprints and they have art from the game. Obviously, we haven't seen anything from it, but I think that was the most recent outrage, and I can understand some disdain with like all these collaborative efforts. And you know, it's if it invites new people to the game and gets more people involved, maybe that's a good thing, and that'll be what keeps it going. But I agree with you. I mean, some of these things are kind of throwing me off, but all in all, I still think the game is fantastic. I mean, we got a bunch of new stuff just based off of we were speaking about this game mechanically, how good it is. There's a ton of stuff in Innistrad that's coming out, like that I'm excited about. I think it's called Disrupt, or the one where you're in the grave and you can cast it for that D cost. There's Coven Disturbed.
Is it Disturbed?
Yeah, that looks awesome. I'm just waiting for the card that's broken. That's, you know, Disturbed. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I think it's Disturbed. There's the decayed creatures and then Disturbed.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I mean, there's a ton of stuff that they're doing to improve this game and like add new life to it. So I'm always excited to see more. But on that note, I think we're good to game. I have all my cards in here now, effectively. I am on Oswald again, as I mentioned earlier. Fairly obvious what this guy does if you've seen the channel, but basically it's a pod deck, so I'm excited to go for it. Also, we have a drinking game to play, and you guys don't need to participate if you don't want to. The viewing audience should know what it is, but if you've never done this before, there's one condition and 2 rules set out at the beginning. Obviously, we'll add new rules as we go along, and more importantly, drink responsibly and be of age if you're going to participate with us. And lastly, just a channel announcement. There should be something called a membership program for viewers that tune into these live streams every week. And if you want to participate in the cold brews, that is how you go about that. You can actually suggest the list that we'll be doing every other Tuesday. Obviously, our patrons have the other bi-weekly date. But we'll be doing that, as well as you guys are invited to jump on these games as well in the future. Of course, I've never worked with memberships on YouTube, so it should be fun to see how that pans out. And I was told my mic was a little low. I hope it's better now. You guys can let me know if it's still hard to hear me, but I think we're good to go. So if you guys want to find your starting 7, I will actually randomize us for this first game to make sure that you guys can find the right hand knowing what order we're in specifically. So give me 1 second. So we're going to randomize it twice here. Please leave me in first. Please leave me in. Oh, yes. Yes. Oh, so good. All right.
Right
now,
back where we were.
yeah, I think I know what I want to look for.
Yeah, actually, we're exactly as we were.
I think you hit it once, then hit the undo button. Is there an undo button?
Right. Yeah. No, just randomize, friends. Just randomize, I swear. This is as the game wanted. All right, so let me get my starting hand, and I'll put in the drinking game rules. And I always get asked, I'm actually drinking Terra Mana today, right? It's new to me, and it's actually quite good. It's pretty affordable reposado. So if you're looking for that like sub $40 reposado, that's a liter of reposado. So it should be more than enough to carry you through the weekend.
Got a question for you.
Hit me up.
Do you put your silver tequila in the freezer?
No. There's only a few things I actually stow. This is not a bad hand, but I'm not going to keep it. So in regards to liquor, let me just tune. You know, I think I realize why my volume's all wonky. But in regards to liquor, I generally just put stuff in the fridge if it's something that I want chilled. But generally only things like liqueurs. Like I have a bottle of Kahlua in the fridge right now. But if I'm going to do shots with a friend, I actually prefer stuff to be ambient. Maybe I'm crazy like that. But that's usually what I do. I heard is there any thoughts? Oh, this thing.
Oh, this is rough.
How rough?
Yeah.
It's one of those like you have a win con in your hand that's not supposed to be in your hand.
Oh yeah, that's never good.
I'll mulligan my first hand as well.
This is my first mull here.
I'll keep my first.
Gosh. All right. Well, this is rare. This is a rare circumstance. That first hand was so much better. We're gonna go down to 6. In chat, I'll be following along with you guys as I go here. I see some of the commentary so far. Oswald chillin', yes.
Apologize for my sleeves ahead of time.
Huh? Oh yeah. Take those off. Get those out of here.
How dare you?
You're good. You insult two
got the
gaming
mat,
channels. You have the mat though. That makes up for it. By the way, I hope they correct that. There's a signature mat on their website, but it's so secret. Even if you purchase it, they don't send it.
They're like, what? We sell this?
We
yes,
sell
yes,
this?
you do.
You sell
That's
it.
exactly what I ordered.
You sell it now. Oh my god.
I will be hopefully sticking at 5.
Wow, I'm going to 5. This is I don't think I've ever gone down this low, at least in a live game.
Damn, that's Are you digging for a fast hand or?
Oh, specifically with
just not
Oswald, I
having-
should say. No,
Oh, Jesus.
the first hand was really good. I'm just trying to find a hand that puts Oswald down early. In an ideal world, you'll have Oswald down on turn 1. And it's usually not that difficult. I mean, he's 1 white and 1 generic. But you are in white exclusively, so your options are kind of limited for doing that. But the first hand I had was good because I had Mox Amber, so there's a lot I could pull into. And keeping 7's usually better. This isn't a list that's going to win off of 4 cards, right? So I think 5 is as low as I want to go. So whatever this is, I really hope it's good.
I think I'm going down to 6. I'm going to be a little bit greedy.
Are you never that greedy? You're looking
The
for the
best.
jeweled lotus?
Oh
The
my
best will
god.
not go to 4.
Can I just show you all the lands that are in this hand? Yeah, we'll keep this though. I gotta keep
In that hand has a turn to Birgi, but not much after that. Oh, let's look.
Okay, so where's everyone? You're keeping your hand, Ball?
Yeah, first one.
Oh, look at you.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a bit risky, but I think it's okay.
Down to a poopy 5.
Down to a poopy 5. I'm down to a
Oh, okay.
poopy.
This
Poopy 5
this
as
one's
well.
this one's perfect. I'll be putting one to the bottom. I think it will be this one. Let me just think about a little bit about it. I think that one's fine. Yeah, this one's going to the bottom.
All right. God, I really hope I top deck well. That's all I can say about this hand. I should have kept that first one.
I should have kept my second 7. That's okay.
Lesson learned. Lesson learned.
No, when you've got a win con, it's supposed to be in your graveyard and it's in your hand with no way to get rid of it.
That is rough. I mean, Orvar, I think this is the game where you pop off and copy all the things. I think that's how this is reading right now.
Maybe I should have mulliganed then. and
I mean, it's not
risk-
too late. I'll let you. I'll let
No,
you
no.
mulligan.
No, it's okay.
Okay, so to start us off, our condition for this game is stacked. Whenever 3 or more spells and or abilities are placed on the stack, add a new rule. And I'm errating this to only trigger once per turn, so that we don't get too carried away.
Yeah,
And the 2 rules we're starting with are: you missed one. If a player misses or forgets a trigger, place it on the stack and drink. And we also have mind draws. Whenever a commander ability draws a card, drink. And this is a rare instance where no one is playing a commander that draws. So I mean, this one's probably going to be dead. And, you know what?
maybe, yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Well, we got to start slow. We're doing this for 2 hours, right? So I think I'm good to go with that, though. How about you guys?
Yeah.
Seems good.
All right. Get some dice ready. Who knows? Draw a card. All right. I will play an Ancient Den. I will cast a Moon Vessel. I will cringe should a Collector Oof drop gens. And I will pass.
Hopefully you land. Nope. Okay. Play Flooded Strand. A Lotus Petal.
This already feels better than my hand.
Yeah, but
Same.
then
Nothing beats a turn 1.
I
Murmuring
think I'll
Vessel.
just I'll crack this for an island, and no, I will not crack. Maybe you will get a Carpet of Flowers. I'll just pass.
I'll
Interesting.
draw. I'll play a mountain.
Nice.
I'll cast a Jewel Lord.
There it is.
Hell yeah, I got it.
Was that off the top, or
Uh,
did you mull for that?
No, I got it on the mole.
Okay, okay.
I'm gonna sacrifice it and try to cast Birgi.
I don't know how if that makes this more acceptable, but yeah. Yeah,
I'm just
wait a
looking to
second.
fall.
it's on.
I think, yeah. I
Okay.
think I'll respond to that.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll crack this. I mean, this is bad.
It could be bad. It could be bad. You've got a what is it? Hydroblast in there? Hydroblast?
Nah, unsubstantiated is quite bad.
Ooh.
Just send it to his hand.
Okay.
Oh, it goes back to my hand.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
maybe next turn.
That
It is
allows
in my hand.
unsubstantiate allows you to return any spell to that player's hand. Is that accurate?
Target spell, yeah, any spell
That's awesome. Cool.
or
I,
creature.
Oh,
yeah, I rarely see that. It's nice to see.
yeah, that's my turn.
I thought you were gonna follow that up with a mana crypt / Birgi /
That will be fun, but no.
Oh god.
Okay. Did not land. So I will swamp and pass.
Swamp and pass.
Swamp and pass.
Okay. I just want you guys to know that the hand I kept that was down to 5, it had 5 lands, so I kept this and I kept another card. All right. This is interesting. We'll go ahead and play a Snow-Covered Plains. I will cast Oswald with the Ancient Den in the Plains. And if that's good, I will cast a Chalice of the Void set to 0.
No.
There's no more fast mana. Okay, stop it. Pact of Negation, stop it. And I think I'll swing at someone. If your Belby's similar to my Belby, you won't care about the life loss, but
I will not.
I'm gonna swing at you anyway, Jens. Thank you for being a patron member. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll take it.
I'm gonna show everyone love. It's just, you know what? Truth be told, though, Late's list does probably rely on life as well, or rather, it's probably the only one that relies on life. If there's a treasonous ogre,
Yeah, there is a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it already
It
happened.
does have a treasonous ogre. Yeah.
It already happened. Okay, so from here on out, it's going.
There's
that
the
way.
next turn.
Yeah, I'll pass though.
And draw for a turn. Oopsie. Okay. I will just pass.
Oh no, Bo! What happened?
Okay.
I was hoping
I
for a
guess
second
I'll
fast
land.
mana.
draw.
Does that trigger you missed one? I'm gonna have a drink anyways.
If play misses, I forget it.
Can you read that? I hope you can.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, cool. I got Sharpie in my mat just a second ago. Should I put a little design there?
I had a Mox Diamond, which I was hoping to cast on turn 1 if I drew a land,
Oh,
but no, and then, well,
I'm
Okay.
going to play a land. And let me think. How do I want to do this? So this.
do you want to do what? Light.
I'm the Chalice of the Void kinda screws me a little bit.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I guess I'll leave it. I guess I'll leave it right there.
did you on turn 1 or you drew it?
I drew that.
Okay.
I guess I can just do this. I'm going to cast Desperate Ritual.
Yeah.
How desperate are you?
For 3 red mana. How
I-
desperate.
Yeah. No,
I think
it's
I think you can guess what's coming.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cast Birgi.
The good bit of
Yeah, I
news
know-
is that any 0 CMC spells, the thing is you could still cast them, they just get countered. That's all.
Yeah, I know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm pondering.
Well, sir,
But it
I'd like
does-
to remind
it
you that ponders a
does-
blue card.
Not
I got it.
really. That's good because I mean, I can't even ramp. I think I'm just gonna pass my turn.
If I'm being honest, the reason I chose to play this card was mostly for the Seb McKinnon art. So the fact that it's doing anything is making me really happy.
Even better.
yeah. I want to buy one of those specifically that one.
I feel
And
like
it's been
the
hard to find.
it's
Draw.
stateside the price is still fair. I'm surprised the price hasn't shot up on this though. I mean, it's really good art.
Yeah.
On that note, I'm actually gonna drive this a little bit closer so you guys can see.
Play
Yeah,
a Twilight Mire return.
sounds good.
Want to do my game plan or slow someone else's down?
Just do your own
Just
thing.
do, yeah,
Do your own
exactly.
thing.
Do your own thing.
I've already slowed them down. Don't worry.
Oh, you okay? Oh, you know what? Fine. Going to add a black and a green
Mm-hmm.
or a carpet of flowers
Okay.
and a night market lookout
Solid.
and pass turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Untap and draw for turn. Interesting. Very interesting. Bergie's a 2/2. Is that accurate?
Oh, it's a 3/3.
Oh my god. All right.
Oof.
she's
She's a big girl.
she's sizable. Yeah, I didn't I didn't know that. I'll play at Plains. And let's see here. What kind of fun things shall we do? I think the first thing we should do is probably just crack the boy here. You know what? Yeah, I can't really swing at Bergie anymore. So I'll crack it. This is fine. And if that's good, I'll move this over so that my graveyard can be kind of next to my deck. I'll search my library. On death, I'll get 1 generic mana. I'll just mark it here. But let's go ahead. All right. I promise, not much more stacks, if any, for this one.
Throw it down. It's fine.
So,
Mind.
you don't mind? Yeah, of course you don't
don't.
mind. Of course you don't mind. We're gonna go. We're gonna go ahead and do this instead. Let's see where it is. It's in the deck. Oh god, it was literally my next draw. I'm grabbing a Mage Right Stone.
You love to see it.
Yeah, all right. I mean, at least that's like deck thinning supreme. Like that was the next card. Sure, not anymore. But I'm gonna shuffle up as well. But obviously, I'm gonna shuffle up just a little bit more after I get through doing this little bit. So I'll untap Oswald with the mana floating from Mirror Moon Vessel, and then I will tap the Ancient Den to pay a white, and I'll break the Ancient Den, if that's good. And someone was joking about it in the chat, but if only Soul Ring was one of these options right now, because I think I'm going to go for Soul Ring. It's either Soul Ring or Esper Sentinel, because I feel like I can get a lot out of Esper Sentinel right now.
That was a lot of Soul Ring triggers last time.
It really was. It was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. But yeah. It's weird. I think I will put down Esper Sentinel, though. I think that might be my best option here. See if I can get some draw. That would be amazing. Other than that, though, I think I'll pass.
Okay. Aha! Ancient Tomb.
Oh, you got there. You got there.
Yeah, finally.
You sure you don't
take
want to
2.
Mox Diamond that instead?
No, I'm
Are you
fine.
sure you don't? And it.
2, and I will cast a Cloud of Fairies. Okay, I have 1 floating basically. And tapping both lands. And then I will tap for is this the best thing to do? Yeah, I guess. So I'll take 2. 1, 2. I'll play a medallion.
Will you pay the 1, sir? I have, if it helps, I have 3 cards in hand. I don't know if that changes anything, but
The thing is, I didn't have much else to do. I had an option to do something, but yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Be my generous patron. Give me that +1/+1.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you. That's politics right there. Just sweet talk 'em.
You got me. With the last generic, I'll Wizard Cycle.
Oh gosh.
Step through.
What is the wizard we get? Is it Spellseeker? What do you?
Yes.
Yeah, you may go with the wizard cycling. That's a new card. Look at us playing new cards.
I actually never seen that card.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Yeah.
Wizard cycling. Okay.
I
That's
think
cute.
I think that makes 2, right? There's like 2 wizard cyclers.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other one's the Vidalican Aether Mage, I think.
Either mage, yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
all the lands were here. I wasn't. Not sure if I'm actually going for the. I mean, I guess. I'm just thinking.
Jefferson
These
Pinho
back-
asked, in terms of mono white, what's better, Heliod, Oswald, or Teshar? And you're saying in terms of consistency? So far as consistency is concerned, it's this guy hands down. I mean, it's either you're doing this every turn, or you're deciding exactly what's played every turn. So, I mean, I feel like that is pretty potent in and of itself. And also, by the way, the possibility storm is Lane. If you're watching right now, you're next in queue. I don't think I messaged you to say that, but you are next in queue. And I'll just message you now. That same message.
I guess I will not go for that. I'll go for the new one to see if I'll draw some cards, because I think this will be Archmage Emeritus
Okay.
instead of this one. And I'll swing 1 at late and pass.
Oh. Wait, she has haste?
Does it have haste?
Oh, it entered now. Sorry, derps.
Well, now that we know your intention. Time to kill the cloud of fairies.
In my head, it has been such a long turn, so I was like,
You're good.
yeah,
You're like a braid. Cloud of fairies.
yeah, you know where
I
this is
was
going.
like a little bit confused. May I go?
Yeah, I think so.
You may go, yeah.
I think so.
I'll untap. I'll draw a card. Okay. Okay. So where do we start? Okay. I think this is the correct one. I'll play a dockside. Trigger Birgi. I'll get a red.
Yeah.
And just in case, I'll start counting Storm. Because with this deck, you never know where it's going. So I get 4 treasures, right? 3 from you,
5.
and 1 5. Is it 5?
Can't mysterious.
3. Oh yeah, carpet. Yeah. I forgot about carpet. So yeah, 5 and 1 red from Birgi. And storms at 1. With this red, I'll cast.
You know, I almost went for Torpor Orb. I was like this close.
I'll use this red to cast a right, actually a Ryle, and I'll deal 1 damage to Dockside, and it gains trample till end of turn, and I draw a card. So Storm 2.
Will
and
you
I'll draw a
pay
card.
the 1, sir?
No, you can draw.
Yes.
I'll draw my card.
Acceptable, yes.
Have a shitty one. I'll do the same, and I'll play an Expedite. I'll give haste to Dockside. I'll get a mana. I'll use the mana from Birgi, and I gain a mana from Birgi up the Storm 1 and draw a card.
Sure.
I will. What will I do? I think I need this.
Dockside has 1 damage on it, guys. Let's go.
Yeah.
Now's the time. Gank him.
I think I'll crack two treasures, so I'll go to 3 treasures, and I'll use a mana from Birgi and cast a Valakut Awakening. I'll get trigger Birgi, so I get 1 red mana and up Storm 1. If Valakut Awakening is good, I'll shuffle my 3 cards I have in hand. I'll shuffle. No, I put them on the bottom of my library, and draw 4 cards.
Luis, Dockside counts both enchantments and artifacts. It is that broken.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If anyone else is following the chat.
Yeah.
There's a reason why it's so darn
Right.
expensive right now. It's very playable.
Okay, this. Okay. We're in for a long turn.
Oh, don't say that.
We're definitely in for a long turn.
I didn't draw interaction.
Long turn
I'll-
without winning is fine. Go ahead.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll start with an Overmaster, using the mana from Birgi, gaining a mana from Birgi, and upping to the Storm 1.
Right, so the next instant or sorcery you cast is
It's
uncounterable. Sure,
yeah,
sure,
and I'll
sure.
draw a card.
Sure.
Draw.
We love
Okay.
fortune. We love fortune.
I wish.
I wish. I wish. I would love that.
I can do some. Let me think what I can do with this. Yeah, I think I need to do it like this. I'll use this mana from Birgi and crack a treasure, going down to 2, and cast an Underworld Breach.
Ooh,
I'll trigger from Birgi.
that's a
up
good
Storm
card.
1.
This is still counterable
is
though,
a
right?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
God.
this one's counterable. Now I need to think a little bit and do a little math to see what do I want to do.
Pass the turn.
Pass. Yeah. Underworld Breach, it's been eroded.
Uh,
It stays. It doesn't exile itself. It doesn't go away. You can keep it.
I kept it last game with Obeka.
Really?
Just got-
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't believe I guess.
You have like a eternal Yawgmoth's wheel, and kind of.
I'd love to play against Obeka. Doesn't have to be today, but she's great.
Yeah. Had you said that, yeah, I kind of dismantled the deck.
Oh, that's okay. That's okay.
Well,
Let me see where.
I think I'll just go for another Valakut Awakening and see where this takes us.
Okay.
Because my end, this might go very well, or it might be, or I might pass the turn. I'll
You
exile
have-
Wood Lotus. Yeah, I'll crack the 2 treasures and the mana from Birgi. I'll try to cast it and I'll get a mana from Birgi and up Storm 1, so I have no more treasures, and I'm exiling 3 cards. I'll exile Jewel Lotus. I'll exile Ryle, and I can exile the Expedite.
Sure. And just to confirm, this is the card that is overmastered, at least for our sake.
Yes, this is the Overmastered card. Yeah, correct. I'll put on
You
the
cannot
bottom.
monetize it.
No, I can't.
I'll put 3 on the bottom and draw 3+1. So this 3 go to the bottom, and I'll draw 3 more.
I said Wheel of Fortune earlier,
3
but with the
plus 1.
Underworld Breach, you can stop there. Honestly, you don't need to go further with this. You've proven your point. Okay, you've stormed 7. We're all impressed.
Actually, sadly, I don't think I'll go much deeper than this.
Yes! Storm Gods! thank you, Storm Gods.
But I will play a land for the turn, and I think I'll just be sad. I have to actually pass my turn.
Oh,
I'm
thank God.
missing one on the graveyard.
We live another day.
We do.
Yep.
Just remember who stormed there. Just remember who tried to storm there.
Well, I think I can try this. I'll go to combat and I'll attack Ball with Dockside.
Dockside is summoning sick. Oh my God.
Oh,
No,
yes.
Oh, you expedited.
Haste with
Never.
Expedite, yeah.
It's a 1/1. It's a 1/1
Yes,
right now.
yes,
Kill it.
correct.
No, you can escape it again.
That's so true. Never mind.
I'll go to combat and yeah, I'll attack Dockside to Ball, and BREW can go to Captain Key.
It's a 3/3,
Yeah.
right?
It's a 3/3. That's correct.
Luis says, no, the storm fizzles. I'm so sorry you feel that way, Luis. I am ecstatic right now. I'm pretty stoked.
I'm not that happy. It does happen from time to time.
This is a greedier route to go, but I felt like this was doing enough. I don't know. It sounded like
it actually did, because I had a Mock Samber in my hand, and at some point I drew an LED.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it all went to the bottom of the library because this wheel, it's not a really good wheel, and I actually need the cards to discard and I can make mana. But yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, with the attacks, that will be my turn. Underworld Breach will go to the graveyard and it goes away.
All right, cool. Well, I will untap and draw. Hey, look, swamp.
Hitting him.
Right. All right, I will tap these for a. Do I want to do it that way? Carpet. I hate that a rat on carpet that's 1 main phase per turn.
I mean, it's only
Damn
fair.
it. I've now considered taking it out because I'm like, I only got to use it once a turn. That's lame.
You're gonna
Yeah.
cast Belby?
At least there's an island.
Yeah.
I'm going to deciding how I want to use the mana for it.
Gotcha. There's a singular island.
I'll use the
Yeah.
carpet for a green. Got my fresh swamp for the black and bring out. Will be.
All right, guys, get ready to not cast spells anymore. We'll see what happens.
Oh, it won't. It's not bad.
What? We have a
I will do something.
J Boom joined as a brew buddy. Thank you, by the way, for joining the membership. I'm excited for this. But you may continue.
I do not remember your name, Neo. But I will swing Night Market Lookout at you.
Oh, late. Night Market looking at late.
There it is. Yes.
Oh.
So trigger Night Market Lookout on attack. All opponents will lose 1 life, and I will gain 1 life.
Yeah.
And I'll lose 1 from the combat damage. It's 1, right?
Just one.
1/1, yes.
Yeah.
So 1/1. Yeah.
It's ease to the peas.
Savor it while you can.
Right, I will then I'll tap my Twilight Mire and Swamp for 2 green.
Oh God, please be
I
gentle.
will.
Be gentle.
Oh, it's easy. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. I will. It's not that bad. It's really not. A Sylvan Library.
Will you pay the one, sir?
I will because I have it.
Okay. Fair.
I'll use the other green. Have floating and a colorless. don't think. I don't know what you have in your hand, Pat, but what your board state, I don't think you can get there on this turn.
No.
So I will attempt to cast Kenrith's Transformation on Berkey.
Well,
Ooh.
I will cast a Deflecting SWAT.
Will you pay the 1, sir?
Yes,
Oh, damn it.
I actually can.
All right.
I'll change the target to your commander.
Cool. I have an elk.
I was gonna use that mana. Dang it.
On the enter the battlefield trigger, I will draw a card.
That generic mana, is it all from Belby, or
Oh, it's all from Bilby. Yep.
Yeah.
shouldn't it be just 2 generic?
No, he hit
Each opponent that lost life.
yeah, he hit 3 people, technically.
He hit 3 people. Oh, what?
With it drained.
Yeah, the Night Market Lookout does 1 damage to each opponent whenever it
Oh,
taps.
cool.
Yeah. Did you take the 1?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
No, I did.
Big cheats.
Haven't read it. Haven't read the card completely.
You're good. There's a series of those in Belby.
All right. If Carpet hadn't been eroded, I'd have another play.
Take it
That's all
out.
I got.
What a worthless card. Take it out.
Go ahead.
1 green for that. It's not even worth it.
Right?
I'll
Stupid.
on your end step, nothing. I have nothing. Oh my god. So someone asked a very valid question. Does Deflecting SWAT get countered because of Chalice of the Void? Now, while you alternatively cast it for 0, its CMC is still 3. So it's still a 3 CMC spell. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, you can correct me. As it's on the stack, I believe it's a 3 CMC spell.
Yeah.
It's like when you it's like when you search for, like when you cast an overloaded Psych Rift and you have
This set to
what's his face?
to 2.
What's his face? The freaking or her face? The goblin, the Rakdos goblin.
The
That
Rakdos
deals
Goblin.
the partner.
Yeah.
Why can't I think of her name? Vial Smasher. There you go. If you overload a Psych Rift with Vial Smasher,
it's
it
only
deals
2.
7 instead of 2.
It's still 7.
Yeah.
It's still 7?
Yes, because you're paying the. It's for how much mana you spent to cast it.
I think when there's
It's on
like
When it's on the stack, it's CMC at that point because you paid an alternative cost. It's weird how the overload works. That works as the alternate cost and counts on the stack.
okay, so we're gonna play a Plains for turn, and we'll go ahead and tap here. Oh, there's really not that many great plays. I was legitimately gonna use that Belby mana, but we're off of that plan, so I gotta backpedal real quick. I don't know what I want from life. Okay. I think that makes sense. Yeah. So we got 1. I'll start by casting. Oh, that's no good either. I'll do this. I'll tap here and I'll break the Esper Sentinel. It's done its work. And I'll search my library for a 2-drop if that's good. For a 2-drop. Let's see here. I think we just get the Illusionist Bracers at this point. And we'll go ahead. Shuffle up. Don't know if I'm done there or not. Sadly, there's no great way to equip this right now. You've already spent
Equip's
your
3, right?
breach. Yeah, equipment cost is 3 on that one. I just want to do this. think this makes sense. No. 1, 2, 3. Let's just go ahead and drop this. I'll cast a Dranith Magistrate. Less useful when Bergie and Belby are on the field, but I'll do that.
No Belby on the field.
Thank God they are.
Well, I mean, if you were to...
No Belby.
I don't know what you would do at this point, but yeah, it's an elk, technically.
Yeah.
But we will cast Dranith Magistrate because I don't want that Orvar doing anything too nutty. And almost wish I had my Esper Sentinel still. I will pass the turn with this.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just. I'll swing one at plate and pass.
Well, I'll take one.
Take it. Take it.
Well, let's go to my turn and see what's waiting for us. I'll draw a card. Okay, it's not bad.
But how good is
Could've
it?
been worse. Not that good.
You destroy an enchantment?
The answer is not that good.
You want him to destroy an enchantment for you? Is that what you're saying? The same one he redirected, by the way?
Exactly.
That'd be so generous of you.
You get some use out of it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, subscribe to SplitSecond after that, for sure. You gotta watch SplitSecond after that.
God.
This is the most
You
generous
have to, that
cEDH player. Yeah, no, seriously.
Well, I guess I'll try. I'll pay 3 and cast a Seething Tongue.
Ooh.
Trigger Birgi.
Will you pay? No, I'm just kidding. I wish.
Nope.
I wish.
Oh, right,
no,
right.
no,
Just
I wish.
sacrifice it. Oh, that's right. Oh, wait a sec.
No, you're good with Seething Song.
I'm-
You're good with Seething
yeah,
Song. That's
I
5
ju-
mana.
I just need to do a little reading here about that. Oh yeah. Okay, I was just reading Dranith.
Yeah, you just can't cast it from
And-
anywhere other than your hand.
Yeah, and yeah, my plans are not so good now.
Jessica's will. Jessica's will.
So I got 5 red, 6 red, and storms at 1. And dang it, my 2 cards in hand are questionable.
Just pass.
I
it's
actually wanted to do the thing, but actually it's hard to do the thing with Dranith.
So glad to know I didn't do that by mistake. I had Dranith in my hand last turn. I was going to cast Dranith then, but then I did this setup, which was okay.
Actually, Dranith, it's quite a pain. Well, I guess I can just do this and see where it gets us. And yeah, well, I'll use 4 of the 6 and I'll cast Nether Flux Reservoir. I'll get from 2, a trigger from Birgi,
Yeah.
and Storm 2. And with one single card in my hand, I'll pass that. I'll go to combat first. Oh, that's a 3/3 that I can't attack.
Yeah, you can swing. It's fine.
No.
It'll count as your storm. It'll work towards your storm count next turn. Cast Bergie.
One Bergie.
I think I'll just go Birgi at our host, and this can go at ball.
Bergie's coming my way?
Yeah, Birgi's coming
Yeah.
your way, and I'll lose this mana. I actually keep 1 through phases because of Birgi, but it doesn't really matter.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's my turn. I have 1 card in hand.
Love it. That's
One
one of...
very sad card in hand.
I will untap,
Okay.
draw my first card per turn, and then 2 additional Sylvan
I
library.
totally forgot about your Sylvan library.
It's there.
Yeah, it's I see it. It's there. Yeah, I think that I think you just pay the life, you know? I think you just do it.
Right. I I don't think I do with this hand.
Really?
I mean,
Duly noted. Well, it's going to help you dig deeper. You know what I mean?
yeah, I was gonna say maybe I do just to get cards off the top.
Yeah.
I'll do that one.
Question for the audience. When you Sylvan Library, now I know what I personally do, but when you Sylvan Library, do you keep all 3 cards all the time? Or do you tactfully pick cards like Jens is doing right now?
My son's gonna join us for a second here.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We love children on the 99. We really.
Hopefully he doesn't stuff
Tequila,
around too much. There we go.
kids, magic. It's this channel's got it all.
It's good family stuff.
Yeah, precisely.
All right. Really had my fingers crossed to draw a particular card, and it did not come up.
Please have the kid cast the next card, Jens. Please have your baby boy, girl,
Oh boy.
boy, cast this
Yeah.
next spell. If it's a bomb, if it's the game-winning spell, I just want to see.
If I was hoping to draw into it, I was gonna try and win, but I didn't get the card I needed.
Damn. Buried alive?
Nope.
All right.
The other Golgari WinCon. As of late.
It really depends on what's on top. Good question. Maybe they were more worried about everyone getting mana? Oh, no. Don't Play Green never got to use Sylvan Library.
Right. I am so flustered now. I don't know what to do. Let's. I don't got a way to get rid of that.
To Jefferson. Everyone avert your eyes from my screen just for a second to Jefferson. If that was done, that would have happened. Okay? That would have happened. But this is interesting commentary. I generally take all the life from Sylvan Library every time. It doesn't matter what's on top for me. It just means that I'm getting that much closer to stuff I need, right? So I personally, I'll draw the additional 2. If I lose 8 life, that's fine. But generally speaking, most green lists don't care about their life that much. And even Belby, being in Golgari, she doesn't care about her life that much. So it's usually acceptable.
Fun fact, this is my first time ever actually utilizing a Sylvan Library.
Using Sylvan Library? Wow.
I just got this in the mail last week. I've never proxied it.
Damn. Congratulations.
First time.
This must feel
Hey,
amazing. Yeah. This must be an amazing experience.
To add to that, I guess you gotta take all the cards if it's your first time, right?
Yeah, exactly. You got to pop that Sylvan cherry.
All right. We're going to add purple carpet.
Right. Purple.
Yeah, because you can. Black and a green with Twilight Mire. And I'll attempt to cast a Collector Oof.
Ooh, yeah. That does make me sad.
Then...
I like that.
Or the Ether Flux with the 1 card in hand is probably
Yeah,
ultra sad.
Yeah, and it's quite a sad one.
Let's see. I had Belby. I don't think it'd make that much of a difference. It'd just be cool to have her. Almost got a 3/3 to block with. Come on. And now they've got an Aether Flux. It doesn't even matter. Gonna gain it all back if you start storming.
Maybe. All those wheels in mono white. About to feel that hand.
All right.
No, I wish. God.
For the sake of it, I will swing Elk at late and Night Market Lookout at ball.
I take
So
2?
So you'll take 2, and then everyone else will take 1.
So I take 1 plus 3.
And I will gain
Okay.
1 from Night
Almost
Market
53.
Lookout. I don't get any Belby mana.
Fact.
I will cast a Deathrite Shaman.
That seems okay.
And I'll pass turn.
Just to note, did you use the carpet for Oof? Is that what you did, or?
Yes, the carpet purple was to help cast my.
Got you. All right. I'll take my turn. A sad turn. That's Sapphire Medallion is pretty happy over there. Let's see. I'll play a Plains. Okay.
I have not been drinking.
Oh, I have been.
We haven't been triggered to drink.
No, we haven't. Sometimes the game fails you, you know? But that's okay. I think I might open the floodgates here, at least on one angle. I'll go ahead and tap here to break the Chalice of the Void, and I will look for a 1-drop.
Oh, I thought Oswald was like an artifact as well.
No, that boy's just a legendary creature, just a good old legendary creature. But we're gonna go ahead and grab a from the same set as Oswald. Something that we need. We're gonna grab a portable hull, and I'm gonna exile the Collector Oof.
Oh man, well, that's fun. I'll put him over here.
I don't have mana to do the thing I wanted to do with Illusionist Bracers, but that's okay. It's gonna have to be okay. Let's see here. And I promptly break the portable hull. That would be the dumbest.
Wait.
Exactly. And it's back. Well, I mean, I did just open a Ether Flux Reservoir, but I mean, maybe that's okay. Maybe it's
I don't think with one card in hand that's very troublesome.
Oddly enough, this is
Unless it's a wheel. Fuel bucket.
Yeah, that's correct. Unless it's a will.
I'll go to untap Oswald Fiddlebender with the Mage Right Stone here. I think I break the Illusionist Bracers, sad as that is. Yeah, I really can't do much with those.
3-drop.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's gonna have to be fine. We'll go ahead and break our Bracers. This makes me so sad on so many levels. I can't do it. I'll break the Mage Right Stone to find another 3-drop. And the 3-drop we will find. Let me just make sure that my hand agrees with what I'm doing here. All right. I'll find a 3-drop. And let's see, what do we got on the board? That's interesting. Let's go ahead and grab. Let's grab this feels a bit of an oddity, but maybe
Not Trinisphere.
Not Trinisphere. I'm not that cruel.
What?
I'm not
Hey,
that
go ahead.
cruel. It's gonna either be an Archaeomancer's map or hear me out. Card I never get to play. I'll put a Tangle Wire into play.
Oh, come on.
One of my favorite cards.
So it comes in and has 4 fading counters.
That goes in almost every deck I have.
And with that, I will swing the Dreaded Magistrate over at late.
Yep, I'll take one.
And I will pass, I think.
That's the. I think I'll do something near end step at the beginning of each. It has an artifact, creature, or land they control.
Yeah.
Okay, that has 4, correct?
Has 4 fading counters, yeah. So.
Let me just double check one card.
Gloriously, you will get to tap out everything.
I might not.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay, so I'll take 2 here. 1, 2, and in your end step, I'll clock spinning your Tangle Wire with buyback.
And clock spinning does what precisely?
It removes a counter from a permanent or a suspended card.
Oh.
Well, yeah. So it's down to fading 3.
Yep. And comes to my hand. Untap, upkeep.
What was the name of that card again? That secret tech?
Clock spinning.
Clock spinning.
Can you may want to click it.
Oh no, we're all full screen here. Here, wait, hold it up,
Okay.
keep holding it. For the audience at home who's also wondering, I'm clicking on it now. Let's see if it comes up. I'm getting Man of War, is what the audience at home is seeing. There we go. Yeah. So because of the cost reduction, you're able to pay for the buyback, and then this is rather unique. But yeah, that's that.
And so it's in my hand. In my upkeep, I must tap 3, right?
You must tap 3, yeah. So audience at home, let me know, do you prefer having the sidebar here? I was contemplating having this up so that I could just isolate cards so that you could see them. I don't find this too essential, but if you feel like it's necessary or you like it, let me know and we can keep this up.
Okay, so I tapped these for the clock spinning, so I'm not taking 2, and these, and I'm drawing for my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Don't say that. Is it a 0 drop?
No, I was thinking of tutoring for these, and I drew it. So, will
The
it
free
work?
tutor.
A free tutor.
No, it won't work the way I wanted. But
Free tutor on your draw step.
I will have to. I will have to pass my turn. Yeah, I think I will have to. So I was thinking of doing this if I drew a land, so I could do both. But since I didn't draw a land, I will have to keep this for an extra turn, and just pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I'll go to my turn. I'll untap. For Tangle Wire, I'll tap my 2 creatures and the Aether Flux Reservoir.
No more damage, you say. Duly
Draw a
noted.
card.
Your life totals are safe. Has anyone been recording commander damage at this point, by the way? I mean, I probably should, but...
I've only been in it once. I'm at 3.
Okay, I think I'm at 3 as well.
Oh, I haven't.
Bergie's the only one that's done any damage, right?
Yes.
Commander damage.
Yeah.
And Beldy, maybe?
No, she hasn't swung at all.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
tap for 1 and I'll cast a Conjurer's Bauble.
Conjurer's Bauble, you say?
Yes. I'm just looking at the table if I'm not missing. I don't think I'm missing anything. I'll sacrifice. I'll get a Birgit trigger and probably not gonna matter. Relcan Storm. So.
You're lagging a little bit, but we're still with you.
Oh, am I?
A little bit. You're good though. I see the Conjurer's Bauble.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna crack this and put. I will put Underworld Breach on the bottom of my library.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
There we are, and I'll draw a card. Huh. Oh, and I can. Oh no.
Beldy's cooking up.
Beldy's.
I also gain a life from Aether Flux Reservoir. I just need to get. So I gain 1. And yeah, that's my turn.
Duly
I
noted.
don't think I can do anything else. No, I can't. So yeah, this goes away, and I'm passing my turn.
Right, untap.
So it's an artifact, creature, or land that you need to tap down.
Yeah.
So
I always have to explain that when I play it. I'm like, you can't use your enchantments.
yeah,
Stop it.
I think you might be the only person with enchantments right now, as a matter of fact.
Okay, yeah, I am.
To the audience at home, how many enchantments do you run in the average list? I feel like enchantments are the most unsung card in Commander. There are rarely any enchantments that are played. Outside of the Wild Growth, the Sylvan Library for green, the Mystic, the Rhystic for blue. It's rare. It's really rare. Unless you're playing Sithis, and then half the deck is enchantments.
I will tap down all my creatures. My man is open to hope. I dig. Alright. Draw. Yeah, 2 additional from Sylvan.
Sylvan Library number 2. Is it better?
Yo.
Is it better than number 1?
Yes.
It's not what I want to
But
hear.
I wish one of these. Well, the first one was basically 3 of the same thing.
Mm.
So at least this one's got a variety. I wish this card had a different word on it. A way to break an artifact, but not an enchantment.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Take the 8. Take the 8.
Let's see what I got. Air pressure.
audience, say it too. 8 in the chat. Just say 8 in the chat. If you too, Sylvan Library for 3 cards every turn. 8 in the chat. Real curious.
Alright, I'm gonna try to do something and hopefully it doesn't come back in my face. I don't have any artifacts, so it can't be too bad. Gonna try. And a blurple from carpet. 2 of those for a green and a black. Manglehorn.
Okay.
Targeting Etherflux.
No. Goodbye.
Sorry, Etherflux.
I think you should have gone for the bracers, maybe.
Maybe I can also
You know
Well,
what?
How many lines over there?
If you want to reconsider.
I mean, there's just so many ways that Oswald can piece something together out of nowhere.
Remember one thing: if you go for
What he's
the
got.
hole, your
so if you
oof comes out again.
if you go for the so there's also another card that I can summon up that'll get rid of a collector oof.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
not to
Two-drop.
but we
I know.
don't have that accessible. It's up to you. It's up to you.
Oh. Yeah, that would shut off Etherflux,
This will stunt me quite a bit on my next turn,
that.
and then
You know
Etherflux is his 1 win con, I guess.
I guess this turn is sponsored by peer pressure. We will target a portable hole.
Portable hole.
That's okay to move that target with you guys.
Yeah. That's fine.
I will then. Not that it really matters. I will cast a Vicious Conquistador.
Shit. All the damage, all the time.
That's
With
another
no
one
Bilby
that,
triggers.
With no Bilby
Yeah.
triggers.
Yeah, it's another on attack. Each opponent loses 1 life.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
One of the little Bilby fingers. With that, I am all done.
All right. Okay, so we will go ahead and untap. We'll stack the triggers as such, the at the beginning and then the fading. So we're going to drop this down to 2 first. And we'll tap down the Tangle Wire and the Illusionist Bracers. I'll go ahead and take my draw. Not what you want to see off the top. That's okay. We've got options. Okay, let me see here. We don't have many options, but we have options. We might as well equip the Illusionist Bracers onto Fiddlebender. That's on the stack.
You cannot.
Oh, the
Because of
Collector
Wood.
is back. Oh my god, you're so right.
Remember, you helped convince me.
Yeah, this is a fact. This is a fact. We're gonna have to do something else entirely. Wait. So with that, we'll do 2. Okay. How do you win the game?
Do you still have a 4-drop in that deck? Do you still have Uba Mask in there?
I do, and that's going to be just horrible for you guys, which will also make this game very, very long. But it's already been going an hour, so what the hell? We're going to go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and break the Tangle Wire and search my library.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
The Uba Mask, we can play lands from the top, right?
you can play lands.
Okay.
That's good, I guess. Lands are good. Lands are good. Everyone loves lands. I really could have used a land off the top deck there. That would have been so amazing. But we'll grab a Uba Mask. So if you would draw a card, that player removes that card from the game instead. Each player may play cards he or she removed from the game with Uba Mask. Drannith Magistrate only stops you from casting spells. You are certainly allowed to play lands from exile. That's totally fine. But this is a soft lock unless someone has some form of removal. But I will cast another spell on my turn. And that spell... we'll just put this down. I'll cast a Sphere of Resistance.
Oh. I think I'll respond to that.
You may respond to that.
Let me double check. Just one more. Yeah, in response to that, I will cast a Snap on Drannith.
You're gonna return it to my hand?
Yep. And then tap 2 lands. And spells cost 1 more to cast. And have you played a land for turn?
I did not.
How many do you have in hand?
I have 5.
5. I will respond to... Shall I respond to Sphere? So if I get an island, I could cast over. If you have a land, you could recast. What are the odds of you still having a land in hand? I guess I'm passing on that sphere.
Okay.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I am passing. I have a reducing. Let's see if it works.
Sure.
Yeah, Sphere is fine.
And I'll pass.
Okay. I was afraid you would recast that. So on top, I must reveal the top card. Exile it, right?
You exile it, yeah.
Ooh, Isocron Scepter.
It's not so bad.
Cast it now, or forever hold your peace, right?
Correct. So if you have the Dramatic Reversal in hand, you should probably set that up.
It stays exile forever, right? I mean...
Yeah. I mean, you can cast the...
Yeah, I'll take
Scepter and
2.
bring something spicy.
I'm attempting to cast. Oh, but no, I'm just not cast it because of.
There's also a noob on the table.
For the audience
No,
at home
but-
wondering how Ubamass works, you can continue.
I will not cast it to stay exile. I will need this mana, hopefully for something else. I guess so. The reservoir is still there.
It is still there.
I will swing him for 1, maintain him at bay, and pass the turn.
I'll lose 1. And I'll go to my turn. So no tangle wire, right?
No tangle wire.
Tangle wire. So okay, I'll untap. I'll draw for my turn.
Ball saved you guys, by the way. I just want you to know. You can actually exile that for us instead, whatever you just drew.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
It actually was a land. It was a Bloodstained Mire.
I assume you want to play that then?
Yeah, I'm going to play this. And I'm gonna crack it. So no more Drannith.
Drannith at the moment, correct. I'll probably just have to recast it.
Ball, just in case it matters later, you can play the scepter later.
Oh, no,
Am I?
no, it's exiled. It's exiled now.
Right, but it says you can play cards that you removed with Ubamask.
This turn.
Yeah, this turn. So if there's
this
like
turn.
a wheel, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the last 2 words in the card. Never got
This turn. Yeah, so.
this turn. Yeah, man, there it goes. Boop-a-doo.
It would actually cost me 3, so I'd have.
I will,
So,
have to
by
top
the
out.
way, your
I will
Sylvan
blame my
Library.
life.
Your Sylvan Library, yeah. You're not going to be able to. Well, I mean, you can draw. You just exile the top 3 instead. Or the next 2, rather.
Well, I may draw the extra 2.
You may.
Exile
You
the
may.
first one first. See what I get.
We all see what you get.
True.
You don't lose life though, I think. Or do you? It's like a.
I'm not drawing them anymore. They're going into exile.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does that count? I don't know if you lose the life on that or
For
not.
each of those card, if you do, choose 2 cards.
It says the word draw. You would put it in exile instead.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
so with Ubamask saying instead, would you lose the life?
Damn it, I still can't do anything because of the sphere. Well,
the life loss? That's a good question.
I'm
I don't
going
think so.
combat and well, I'll swing Birgi and Darktide.
At who?
Oh, at Patrick.
I'll double check here as well.
Well, you know what's interesting? For each of those cards, pay 4 life and. I gotta look at the errata. That's a solid question. I don't know.
Has that ever come up before?
No, I've never had this interaction. You're gonna do 4 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Alright. Oh, at least untap. Let's see what I got in my hand.
I swear, if the Manglehorn
We can at least
if
start
the
with that.
Manglehorn went to Aetherflux, it would have been a done game. I'm sorry, audience. If you're dying, if you're dying here.
I'm just gonna have to dig. Oh, my land.
Wild Growth and what's that last one?
And Undershoot Dryad.
Tendershoot Dryad, you say?
Ooh.
Where do we land on the life loss?
Oh, can you guys hear me?
I think so.
Hear you, yes. Your
Oh, I
screen
think
is
I got
black.
exiled.
You were
You
exiled.
phased out.
Yeah.
You're still there. I see you.
Oh, really? I actually.
Oh, I don't see him. I can hear him. I see his stuff.
Yeah, I'm rejoining.
Oh, please do. That's fine. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I think yeah, I'm back.
Right, so still don't know if I'm taking life or not on Sylvan.
Here, I'll resolve this.
We
So
I don't think you can
here's what the
even
text
put
says.
them back.
So instead, you've just exiled them. So yes, we see those next two cards, the Wild Growth and Tender Shoot Dryad. Those are permanently exiled, right? Or rather, because they replaced zones, I'm not sure that this text can carry on the same way as it does. If you do choose two cards from your that you've drawn this turn, for those cards, pay 4 life and put the card on top of your library. Now, they've changed zones, so part of me feels like any instance where there's a singular line of text that is not, clauses aren't separated by a period, that generally means it will find the card whatever zone it went into. Because you elected to exile 2 cards, period, they're exiled. And you can't pay 4 life to get them back. I think that you just see 3 cards, is what I'm trying to say. And then you can elect to play or not play them. But I could be wrong, and I'd love to hear the chat on this one as well. But that is my answer to this question.
How about in the meantime, since we're not 100% sure, I'll take 4, split the difference.
Sure.
Feels something.
What turn is this? I've missed a land
17.
drop, and I've gotten rid of a land, so 2, 3. This is turn 7 coming up, to Sarah asking in the comment section. Turn 7 coming up.
Play Forest. See what mana when.
So you never drew them, is what one of our audience members says. So you don't need to take the 4. I don't think you need to take the 4 regardless, but
Yeah, it's a replacement effect, so the cards are not drawn.
yeah.
I also feel he shouldn't take damage, and I think he can't even put them back in his library.
Correct.
Yeah, they're there. Just got to land in their graveyard.
I don't think I do.
Yeah, Ancient Den.
I do have a land in the graveyard. I have a Bloodstained Mire.
Right. Go ahead and tap Death Right to exile the Bloodstained
My
Mire.
land. Yeah.
Yeah, just because it's on top. Just for looking at the
Late?
bottom of your pile, though, Matt.
Yeah.
Just meet yourself in spell table, please.
Oh, sorry.
And so I'm gonna use that for a green. A green from Carpet. A black for Green Sun Zenith. X equals 2.
Well, it's not Collector Oof, so I'm at least happy about that. And now you've paid the additional cost due to Sphere of Resistance?
What's 3, 4? I thought it was Transfer.
So you want a 2-drop, right? Okay.
It's a 2-drop, yeah. So tapped an extra swamp for it.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So X equals 2. Are we good?
I think so.
Yep, all good for me.
Alright. I don't think this is gonna end up the way I would love it to, because we have an untapped blue player at the table.
Dothy Voidwalker, go.
But we will try to do something. We'll shuffle after. I don't have any other draw effects, so I'll shuffle in a minute just to see what happens. The Bloom Apprentice?
Oh.
So that's tutored off GSZ.
There's a combo card. So with the Witherbloom Apprentice, it enters the battlefield. We can't respond yet. You may continue.
Tap
Wait,
2.
just a second. Doesn't the
It has Magecraft, right? So we're gonna lose a
yeah,
lot of
but,
life here if he has Chain of Smog.
Are you paying for Sphere of Resistance extra attack?
That was
Yes,
yeah.
I paid 4 total.
Okay, 4. Wasn't
Yeah,
just 3?
so with Deathrite, 2 swamps, and a carpet.
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
it should cost only 3, right?
No,
Well,
actually,
technically, it's generic and a green, and then X
Oh,
equals 2, right?
I thought he was
Yeah.
casting him from hand. Yeah, you should shuffle it though. But yeah.
That's
you
right,
will
yeah.
you will shuffle Green Sun, yeah.
We'll do that back
Yeah, yeah, sure.
in. Oh,
J Boom says,
Guys.
that masterpiece. I agree with you. I agree
I
with
still
you.
got Witherbloom on the table. I will
Yeah.
tap for 2 black to it. That's a Chain of Smog.
You don't.
you need
It
one
costs
more.
3.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, because the way that carpet is supposed to work, it used to work, is that it just phases.
Well, we
Oh,
know
goddamn.
that. We know that about you.
You know now.
Yeah.
We just went through that with the GSC.
You were gonna target yourself with that?
I was gonna, yeah.
Oh God! All right, let's get rid of the collector roof so I can stop this.
No. Well, hold on. Since you know my hand anyways, whatever. But you know that one card out of my 3. Damn. I was really just trying to... It's early, guys.
That would have
It's
been
9:30 here.
that would have been bad. That would have been bad.
Let's see. Two, I've got 1, 2. The other life matters. The table. Oh man.
I agree. It is
So late.
gorgeous though.
Yeah. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 total combat damage.
And there's 2 life loss
then-
triggers, right?
2 life loss triggers on top.
All right, so we lose 2,
So
and you
And
gain
it's
1.
9 at me, right?
Correct.
So I'm at 21.
Son of a bitch. Damn.
This game is
Love
going to
stack.
beats. This game is actually going to beats.
It's my beaters aren't even on the table. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Thank God. All right, let's see if I can solve
Damn it.
this problem.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Got excited for a second.
No, I don't blame you. All right, so I'll
Yeah,
untap
have
all
a-
this stuff.
If
Other
Ball
mask?
had an extra island, it could have worked.
So no matter what, we have to play the Draneth Magistrate, so I have an edge in this game. Otherwise,
Yeah,
you're
you
gonna-
forgot the Abba mask replacement though. in your
Oh,
draw.
it's Plains.
Yeah.
I had 5 cards in
Yeah.
hand. I would have definitely
You would've played it
played
last
this
turn.
Plains if I
Yeah.
had it. We're gonna play it now though.
Yeah.
What do we want to do? All right, so if I do that, I've got jack shit.
I will tell you maybe something, which is
Come here, Bubba. Oh yeah.
I cannot let your Draenith resolve. Although if I go for that, we might lose to Baldi. And
I mean, you
because-
can let it resolve. You certainly can let it resolve.
yeah, but then I can stop Baldi, but then I cannot do anything else, I guess.
How about this instead? Let's do.
Maybe I can let. I mean, yeah, I kind of just. want
It's
to
rough.
win,
It's
so-
it's rough that way. No, I get you. I mean, I want to lock the game out so that I can secure a win. That's why I play that combo. But
Yeah.
then that happened. So we're gonna sacrifice. I still have these hopes. I really do of using the illusionist bracers, but I don't foresee that happening anytime in the near future. So I don't know why I'm holding on to these thoughts. But I gotta try to close this game out somehow. I think we're gonna break the sphere of resistance here. And I'll search my library. No more stacks from me. How about that? Is that okay with everyone?
Perfect.
Oh
Not
god.
like stacks.
Now it just gets now. I just need to get my turn like this.
That's right. Save up your counter spells.
That's no good. That's no good.
Damn.
Hmm. Just put down a Rings of Bright Hearth. All right. I'm not sure that Belby wins anytime soon. Although there is a chain of smog in your freaking hand, so.
No, these are not the droids you're looking for.
Yeah, right, right, yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm wholeheartedly expecting late to have the braid or something for my oof.
Maybe.
I have 2 cards in hand. So
I got rid of that, do a wheel, you can start storming.
Okay, so here's the logical decision. This gives me the most options. I'm going to put Dranth Magistrate on the stack. You may counter that if you wish. But I'm going to put that on the stack, and then I will pass if that resolves. And I had an option. I have an option to silence you, by the way. There is that option in this hand, but I'm not.
Okay.
So he threatens.
So I say. So I say.
Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough.
So I'm conscious of the chain of smog, is what I'm saying. I'm conscious of the chain of smog. But I'm aware that how bad this is for everyone else. But the thing is, that's the only thing from keeping you from targeting anything else that's valuable on my board state. So that's on the stack.
So, yeah.
Oh God, we might have to. What is that card?
It's a Twiddle.
Twiddle.
It doesn't do much. Twiddle. Tap or untap target artifact, creature, or land. Damn, I need my lands. Where are my lands?
Okay, so you're twiddling. You're twiddling.
Twiddling. I guess I will have to pass once again. Yep. This is exiled, and I will pass without attacking this time.
okay.
Just want to land.
All right, late.
So yes.
Untapping.
Untap.
Okay.
I'll draw a card for turn. And there's still Dranith, right?
There's still Dranith. Yeah.
There's still Dranith. Well,
Still
So
Dranith.
we got the Dranith mask locked.
Yeah, Dranith is like the real problem. So I'll just play a City of Traitors and pass my turn.
Oh, is that
Actually,
what you? Is that what you exiled?
Oh yeah. It's, oh, sorry, I forgot.
No, I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah, I actually have. These are not lands. It was like 2 top decks lands in a row.
Gotcha.
I actually go to. I'll actually attack before passing. I'll go Birgit you, Patrick.
Sounds good.
And I'll pass my turn.
I want to say that's 9 Birgi damage.
I think so as well.
At least 9.
Untap some stuff. Holy camoli. I
The,
don't know if I've had this made true.
that moment when you play smart and flex at the same time, that's what you like to see. Thank you, J-Boom. Thank you.
All right.
Are you referring to me? I appreciate that.
Alright, so I got a Nath exiled off the top.
Woohoo! Sorry, Nath.
It's okay.
I'm going to try to get in one more game for us if our guests are willing to stay after this very long game, which is okay if you need to head out, but I'm happy to get in one more game, and next in queue is Islane, and if you're still watching Islane, you're there.
Don't go for...
Yeah.
chains.
Yeah.
I
don't
think I
I'm
should have
gonna
countered the
drain it.
Dranith. Yeah.
I mean it's cool, man. It's cool. We'll do. um. shoot. Ooh.
Well, I have like one piece of interaction, and I think eventually should pressure Oswald's life, Patrick's life, as he's eventually. I mean,
Let's see
most
how
of what he can bring is from the library, so I can't much interfere with that.
How big's
Uh,
Dranith?
Dranith's a 1/3.
3. Okay. I'll make sure what his power was. See if I wanted to risk losing something. All right, I will swing. Spread it around this time. Manglehorn and Oof at ball. 3/3 elk at late, and Conquistador, Night Market Lookout, and Witherbloom at Patrick.
I'll block the 1/1
Actually-
with the Night Market Lookout. Yeah, I'll get rid of them. Yeah.
Literally just did the math and I still did it wrong.
I mean, you're still selecting attackers. If you want to
Right.
switch attackers, that's fine. I don't mind.
I mean, not like I'm using the mana anyways right now.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
the actual.
So I'll block the Night
it's
Market
cool.
Lookout, and I'll take one from the Vicious Conquistador, an additional one from the Night Market Lookout tapping, and an additional one from the Vicious Conquistador hitting me, and then 2 from your Witherbloom Apprentice.
Right. Yep.
I'll block the elk with the dockside,
Yeah, I'll take 6.
and I'll take 2.
And I will gain 1 from the check trigger. And then, because I can. Sphere's gone, right? Alright, cool.
Yeah.
I'll make a black with carpet for a Mardu Shadow Spear, tap another black for a Pulse Tracker.
Damn, the whole team.
I think I got all the pingers out of my deck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ink. That's all I got because I don't want to use my last card and have it get countered.
You have 1 card in hand, is what you're saying?
Yeah, you know what it is.
I think I do. And you're passing with that?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna cast the Unexpectedly Absent on your Collector Oof.
Is that
It's on the stack.
Counter group.
So put target non-land permanent into its owner's library just beneath X cards. So it would just go on top.
Okay.
It doesn't go beneath anything.
okay.
Let me think about it.
You may think about it. You may think about it.
How hard do you want? So you want your bracers to get 2 things? You already.
What does
So
he have in his graveyard?
it's just important to note. So far as the bracers are concerned, I have a 2 and a 3 and a 4. I don't have anything that equals 5. I've got one more thing that equals 4, and I've got a handful of things that equal 3. In my graveyard, I have Tanglewire, Sphere, Portable Hole, Mage Right, Esper, Chalice, Moon Vessel. These are all artifacts. The most relevant one would be, if I'm being honest, Mage Right Stone.
Right, yeah. I think so.
I
So
guess.
2 drops, so you could get a basalt off of that, but then you would need
I need an
I think
I need an
I'll-
outlet in
an
hand.
outlet for it. Yeah.
I think I'll respond to that knowing you have a silence, and maybe since you know I will lose my interaction to Belby, you might play differently. I don't know very much. Yeah, I'll spell Stutter Sprite. I'm casting this.
And what does a spell starter sprite do?
If it
Counters.
enters the battlefield, it will counter target spell converted mana cost X or less equal to the number of areas I control, which at the moment are 2. If you get rid of one of those, it fizzles.
No, I've got nothing for that.
Basically attempting to counter the... Because you didn't put X onto it, correct? Just 2.
Correct, it's 0.
Right. Yeah. Trying to do that. It was
Uh,
my
That is fine.
answer for Draineth.
Yeah.
That's-
If no one wants to respond to this interaction, she can resolve on my end. And I'm last in priority, but she can resolve. This is going to counter my unexpectedly absent.
Yep,
Yep.
sounds good.
It was what I had for Draineth, but then I thought,
My go?
yep.
Okay. I'll play the Windswept Heath, and I'll promptly crack the Windswept Heath. I'll find a plains. And I will shuffle up. All right, how much can one man do with 3 artifacts? Not too much, if I'm being honest. Well, I needed that to go off to win the game right now. This is gonna be a very long game. I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching.
What am I thinking of?
The collector oof is the only thing stopping me right now. So, what do I grab? Okay. Break the illusionist bracers. I'll pay 2 to copy the effect.
I think I know what you're getting.
I don't even know what I'm getting. Please tell me. One thing at least has to be...
I know 2 things you could get, but you just can't utilize it because of oof. But it would put with no oof, it'd put a win on board. So it's not very helpful.
I genuinely think I should have got rid of Uba Mask, but the thing is, I'm stunting everyone just by having Uba Mask, so the rest of this game is going to be a very slow crawl as it stands. I know what I want.
If you get like a small artifact, then you can pop off, right?
So the idea was to get Staff of Domination and Staff of Domination, Basalt Monolith, and just win the game right here. I can't do that because you saved the Collector Oof. So now the question is, how do I prolong this further? And I've got a lot of options. I don't want the audience to sit through too much more. I think that the best options would be potentially this. And these happen in sequence, so I'll get that, and then I'll likely get this.
I don't have nothing for Chain of Smog, though, unless I get a land, so...
Well, Pat still has silence in hand.
I do.
I'm
going to do it on your upkeep. I was holding the unexpectedly absent to bounce your mage, right? Or the mage crafter, the apprentice.
Bloom.
Yeah, but as you were passing, I'm like, well, I should probably try to attempt a win. So if we're going to do this, I might as well just load my board up with shit. And the next thing we should grab is technically not this. This. If I grab this...
Didn't you get like those that sacrifice and bring smaller ones to the graveyard? Scrap Trawler? Then you can start going from... Yeah.
So there's one, and then we're going to also grab... there's no sense in stacking you guys out when you really can't cast spells. So the next stop is really just getting a win condition out. I think just this makes the most sense. And let me just make absolutely certain that's what I want to do. Not to discredit whatever Light might have in his hand at this moment.
It's not the best. I'm stuck with the same 2 cards for a few turns now.
I think we'll at least grab this. I think we'll grab... Oh, man, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. That's okay. There's a card I just proxied for this deck for this very purpose, and I totally forgot I proxied it. That's fine. Yeah, fine. We'll do this. I think we'll do this. Yeah. 1,000-year elixir.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, then he can crack the break at that point.
An audience member made a keen observation that both of these are going to enter tap because of the Manglehorn, and then we're going to go ahead and do nothing else.
It's not creatures.
Yeah, it's just
I was thinking of root maze.
just artifacts.
Just artifacts.
Mace is in here somewhere.
I think we pass with that.
Chun, chun, chun. Okay, I guess that will be it. Thinking I could use some draws, but no one's playing anything unless it's from the... No one's playing nothing. So yeah, Late only can play from his hand, and he hasn't played anything. Let me just... I don't think I put that card in my deck list. Yeah, well, I don't know. Yeah, I'll play this. And yeah, might not be the best, but game gotta end eventually. I think
If
I'll
so, how big are the fairies? Are they 1/1s?
just one once. Yeah.
If we take a united front against Pat between the 3 of us,
Yeah, maybe, right?
I can, because he's probably going to silence me, so I can't try and smog. If the 3 of us attack him, I'd be able to kill him on my turn.
Yeah, I was thinking of sending them dead that way. Yeah, I don't have anything other than this at the moment, so yeah, I will attack these 2 and maybe with all your damage and the fingers, who knows.
What is the other fairy stats again?
Just one once and flying both.
Okay.
And then I will pass turn.
Did you cast the Mystic Remora?
I cast... Oh, I cannot cast.
Yeah.
Or can I? No, I cannot, derp.
Why can't you?
No, because of
the Master
Janith.
Magistrate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
Can I do something different then? Because I forgot I couldn't cast it. Otherwise, it's alright.
I mean, if you have something else to cast.
You got something else in hand, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Merchant Scroll that I could cast. Other than that, nothing else.
That puts it in your hand? Yeah.
It puts in his... Yeah, if it's alright, I think I'll try to find some interaction free. Because I have nothing else. Force of Negation, maybe? Doesn't hit creatures. Force of Will... Is it? It's either Force of Will or Negation exiles it, but Patrick's combo seems like creatures, right? Only creatures. I guess Force of Will covers more things, so it's that, and I will pass. 7 things.
Okay.
Negation. Oh, I
You're
had
going for Force of Will, right?
will, yeah,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
pass.
I'll go to my turn then. I'll untap, I'll reveal for Mask. It's a Faithless Looting. Now I can't cast it per se, so it's wherever. Goes into exile. I'll go to combat and I'll attack Patrick as well. And there's not much I can do with this hand still, so yeah, I'll just pass my turn.
I will untap. And I will...
On your upkeep, we're just gonna have to do this now. The bans.
The target player can't cast spells, right?
A little bit more than that. Yeah, you can't cast instants, interrupt sorceries, and or abilities requiring activations.
And you get a draw card.
Yeah, so your Deathrite Shaman is shut off if I'm not mistaken. Give me 1 second.
Could be. Well, yeah. All his stuff's an activated ability.
That aren't mana abilities, so I think you can still activate them for mana.
Or mana, no, but you can activate in response.
Well, he does more than... yeah, never mind. You can keep going.
He's doing it during my...
I'm going to draw off this
No, before I can
resolve.
cast anything anyways.
Yeah.
I got it. You're good.
You have it, you must reveal to Abba as well.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Masticar.
Son of a gun.
Oh, does that prevent him from winning?
No.
Being exiled?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It's the name of the game, just going for it, right? Alright. Forest, Bajuka Bog, and a Worldly Tutor.
Ooh, you found the bazooka.
Yeah. And I can play lands from exile, right?
Yeah.
So if I take out Patrick, they could potentially gamble for the Underworld Breach he shuffled in. I'll play Bajuka Bog, exiling Late's graveyard.
My graveyard is exiled.
I guess you should have exiled. Unless you can kill Patrick, you should have exiled Patrick and
I have
focus
damage
me
on
and
board.
late.
I have damage on board to kill him.
Oh, you have? Okay. Even, but yeah, that's a good option. On the other hand, having him to stop us, like pressuring him a lot and having him stacking us without access to his graveyard. Although it could be a gamble, I don't know if it...
What recursion do you imagine White has? Let's start.
No, I mean your
your
scrap trawler.
Oh, just that.
Scrap Trawler,
Yeah.
Yeah, mostly that.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to end eventually, right?
I'm gonna say we continue from here because it's been 2 hours, but you may
Yeah,
continue, please, because the peer pressure made you stop me from winning twice. So continue.
Yeah.
Continue.
Right, so, let's do my maths. All right, I'm gonna swing my 2 1/1s at late. Then everything else at Patrick.
So everyone loses 2 just from those tapping and damaging. And what are you swinging me? It's a Vicious Conquistador.
So you're taking so Vicious Conquistador. So there's actually gonna be 3 life loss from those 3 pingers.
Sure, I'm gonna do that now just to get that out of the way. Who has the strongest?
Right, so...
Who has the strongest attack? Is it the Manglehorn?
That's my elk 3/3.
Oh, okay. So how much damage is this in total?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could have sworn we were not there.
I'm gonna take 9 right now.
You know what? Hold on. I got
I think you need to swing you
It,
that.
no, it does. It
Yeah.
doesn't do enough. It
Still
doesn't do enough.
doesn't. Yeah,
You might as well
could've sworn
swing
I
the
did
vicious.
math.
So you might as well swing the vicious conquistador elsewhere if it's got a 1 defense.
Could've sworn it's a Conquistador is a 1/2.
Oh, then that's fine.
Could've sworn I did the math and it worked out. Oh, you know what it was? I was gonna Deathrite Shaman and ping you down, but I can't activate it. That's where the other damage was. I swear I had it. Yeah,
You can
alright,
activate him in his upkeep.
I block the 3/3 then, right?
Okay.
So I live through this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Swinging everything at you. I think because you already took the ping damage, right?
I took
So we'll
3.
have
I
1,
took
2,
3. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, so we'll have 1, 2, 3,
It's 3 from
6,
ping damage. Sorry.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So you can still block the 3/3 and survive.
So I took the 3 ping damage. Just count the actual attack power coming at me really quick.
So a 3/3.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 13 total. So one's a 3/3.
13 total. Sure. I'll block the 3/3, and then I'll take 10.
Yes.
Sure.
Son of a- I really thought we were there. What was the? Man. Could change the Bajuka bug. Son of a bitch. All right. Can't cast that. So I guess I am passing.
I mean, the Manglehorn coupled with the Collector Roof is making this difficult for me. So let's see if you need to be concerned at all. Okay.
Sorry, but isn't Dranith... Oh, Dranith died?
Janeth is dead.
Yes.
Ah, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
you put it in front.
The thing I exiled was this, though. Sorry. We're going to go ahead and kill the Scrap Trawler, if I'm not mistaken. Wait to think about this. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he can get Portable Hole back out and get rid of one of these.
The Manglehorn's a 3-drop, so I can't hit that.
But the oof's the one that's shutting off the activations, though.
Which is a little bit more relevant. We're going to hit the Scrap Trawler with Oswald here to search my library for a 4-drop. And there's a trigger on the stack before I actually do that. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
There's only one 4-drop in the deck. And outside of Uba Mask, rather. And that card is... It would have been really nice if I pulled any of my removal to just move this along a little bit quicker. But I don't have any of it. So... Where'd he go? It's So let me think about this really quick. This is 2 and under. And the only other thing I could grab that would be useful would have been the... I guess Chalice of the Void is fine here as well. With a Magerite Stone. Right? You have 4 cards in hand, you have 2 cards in hand. Sure. So this is in my hands. This guy's gonna grab... I'm sure I messed up my sequencing here. This has been a long game. I think that the best option, though, so far as Sanctum Gargoyle is concerned, this should have grabbed Portable Hull, but that's not how I sequenced it. I can grab Scrap Trawler again. That's okay. Illusionist Bracers are kind of dead at this point. Having the ability to untap again is kind of eh. But I like it, so we'll do that. It's fine. I mean, I want to escalate a 1-drop, but the only 1-drop I have is in my hand, so I might as well put that down. Outside of this, right? So I grab this instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not trying to do all the math here. We have a Portable Hull in hand. I think Sanctum Gargoyle is probably going to grab the Esper Sentinel and or the other 1-drop I was looking at, which was the Mermoon Vessel. We'll grab a Mermoon Vessel. Whatever. I'll go to cast a Portable Hull targeting the Collector Oof.
Thinking.
Oh god, please. Ball.
I'm sorry,
Please,
but
ball. Can you win the game on your turn, please? Please. It's fine. You can stop me. If you want to stop this, if you want to do more assistance for Belby, you may.
yeah, the thing, yeah, at this point, you could not attempt to win, because you put me in a position where I'm kind of king making.
I'm conscious of the force of will. It's just like it's. I've tried this 3 times, so you can stop me again.
I could stop you and try to draw a counterspell to stop him, or I could let it go.
I'm not even sure I win right now. That's how bad the situation is. I've definitely been targeted. I'm not gonna lie. Feel targeted. You can do whatever you want though.
Okay, you're not. Okay, go on. I mean, you will be able to untap your Oswald and go grab stuff. I suppose you can win from here, and I shouldn't
So the
let
thing is,
it resolve, but...
depending what he's trying to pull out,
It's tapped. Yeah.
it's going to be entering tapped, but it depends what he's trying to go for.
Oh,
You find
even
it-
Sanctum...
Yeah.
Even Sanctum comes tapped, so I could kill him on my next turn. Should I stop him? But then I lose to you, so it's like king making, right?
I mean, we'll be able
Unless-
to actually play cards that you'll actually draw and play cards, though.
You could draw. You can play cards now because you killed the Dranith. So
That's true, yeah.
this is less relevant so far as your turn is concerned.
Okay, I'll just let you do your thing.
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
I think you will win from here, and I should counter that. But,
I don't legitimately
we'll do
think
another
so. The thing that we're gonna do is this and untap here, right?
But just for housekeeping, Gargoyle and Portable Hull are tapped.
Yeah. I don't. There's not enough.
Not that it
there's not
matters.
enough blockers on my board to make a
Not that it
relevant.
matters, but-
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have enough mana for shit. So it's like put me in this situation where I need to. I mean, I'll tell you what I want to do. No matter what, we need to break something. The thing we're going to break is going to be, in an ideal world, this Mermoon Vessel. We'll break the Mermoon Vessel. I can't duplicate it. There's a 1 generic on the stack. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can't win now. So it's like, you know, I don't know what all I'm supposed to do at this point. And no matter what I go for, this is largely irrelevant because there's nothing I can do on my turn. Yeah. Fuck the Manglehorn, so get rid of that shit. This might be the only game we do, sadly, because the way this shook out, but I'm going to go ahead and cut this. I'll use the generic to cast a Mana Vault. You can Force Will this if you want.
It's gonna enter. Oh no, you're right. Stupid. Sequencing
yeah.
pack. Good sequencing.
And this is all irrelevant. I don't have any effects beyond what's in my hand at this point. So sure, fuck all. I'll cast a Trini Sphere and I will pass.
Heuristic study.
You can cast it.
I can cast it. Take 2 damage. You have any untapped creatures? No, you have none.
Don't swing at me. Don't swing at me.
No,
I'm going to tell you why not to swing at me, and this isn't peer pressure. He literally has 3 pingers on the battlefield with a Deathrite Shaman. So you don't need to worry about me at all. And this isn't me trying to save my life because I'm dead at this point. You don't need to target me anymore. I promise.
I totally understand that.
Okay.
I'm attacking BREW because this way I take resources from him attacking you. And I don't have... I mean... yeah, I'll take 2. I'll just eventually die, but I might draw lands and pass the turn.
Oh, I wish I had an Orm's Chant. That's the only thing that could save me right now is an Orm's Chant.
Exile for Ubermask. It's a Lotus Petal. I can cast it, right? There's no cost free though.
Transfer that though.
Cost free. So I don't have very much to do. I'll cast the Lotus Petal and gain a life.
Can I draw one?
Oh no. Here we go.
Okay.
Did you play another land, by the way?
Me? No.
No.
I lost
Okay.
money to the City of Traitors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's my turn. My turn. I gain a life. Yeah, that's it.
Well, see, I will untap. To use BREW once this turn, that was cool. Untap, and then GSE showed back up.
It's convenience.
If I'm not mistaken, if I wanted to use this, I'd have to use it before combat. Otherwise, it would just be exiled, right?
Till end of turn. You can use it till end of turn.
Even if you die, though, Uber Mask would go away.
It's just exiled at that point. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I want to use it. All right.
And
we'll try and do the thing. Yeah.
I could tell you a way to end the game, maybe. If you have Allosaurus Shepherd. Oh no, never mind. It's only green spells. You could try to get like some way to encounter your Chain of Smog, but yeah.
Your Force of Will is, but your Force of Will is knocked out because of my Trini Sphere, so you might as well just do it.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about it. Oh, I forgot about it.
Yeah, so I'm going to attempt using a black from Carpet, a black from Bajuka Bog, a Chain of Smog targeting myself.
Yeah, this was me helping you, Jens, because you are a patron. Trust me, did I want to tap Mana Vault for a Trini Sphere? Hell no.
An extra one. Sorry, extra one for the Trini Sphere.
Sure. So this is all on late right now.
Nope. I got absolutely nothing.
Duly noted. Duly noted. Yeah, I can't do anything. Again, it's like there's no sense in me. I'm out of the game this turn anyways, no matter what. So there's no sense in me not casting Trinisphere. So you're fine for that. I have a Mox Diamond in my hand, so this has been dead this whole time.
I had a Past in Flames and a Rite of Flame in hand. The time I could cast the Past in Flames, my graveyard actually got exiled. So I was like, oh well, now I got a dead. It's even deader.
Yeah, this is a rough one. It's like there is no great way for me to navigate a win. Every turn I was stopped with something, so there's no good way for me to navigate a win at all. But yeah, sometimes that happens.
Yeah.
The only other time I've won not from concession, I've made people just scoop Belby. The only other time I've won was on someone else's end step with Chain of Smog. They had someone cast Monic Tutor, had Wandering Archaic out, and Emergent Zone. Did not pay to not let me copy, so I tutored for Chain of Smog.
Sorcery speed though, you won on your turn.
Yes, with Emergent Zone.
Okay, so we might. I mean, if the audience is still here and wants to see another game, and you guys are good for another game, I can get one more player on here. Hopefully, it'll go a little bit quicker. Give me 1 second. Let me see if he's still available. Normally, this runs for about 2 hours, but that was one over 2 hour game, so I understand if you're not with us anymore. Give me 1 second. Let me see if you're there.
You prepped us for some quick ones.
I mean, I gotta tell you, it would have ended. There were 3 attempts on my part. Let me just say that I tried 3 times. Trust me.
Yeah, actually, the Chalice of the Void actually screwed me over really hard.
With your Underworld Breach turn, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank God.
Yeah, it prevented me from casting LED and even Mock Timber. And I actually just decided to will them and try to find something better.
Gotcha. No, that makes sense, because I wasn't planning on breaking the Chalice anytime soon. But let me add Islane to the chat, and what I'll do is if you guys want to watch one more game, if you guys are good for one more game, let's go ahead and boop. Islane should be joining us, and then Jens, thanks for playing with us today, obviously. Congratulations on the win. Yeah, no, of course. It's like that was rough. Those are rough waters. But remember, I cast that Trinisphere for you, okay? Remember.
Well, you got another tax that stopped me from winning the other time I tried to cast Chain of Smog. So.
Well, it's funny. Like, if I could have gotten the Collector Oof gone for one solid turn, the goal was to equip the Illusionist Bracers, double down on getting a defense grid. I mean, there's a line of play that I wanted to execute on, but I had the Illusionist Bracers down, I think, for 4 or 5 turns, and I never got to equip them. So it's like, it was the roughest situation. Unfortunately, White doesn't have that many great, like, auto-equip cards. Like, we don't have a Magnetic Theft or something. Sadly, that'd be amazing. Maybe it would be worth running, but even still. I think Islane's with us now.
Yeah,
hey.
I'm here.
Nice. And
Hello.
You could just mute audio on Spell Table. You should see a Spell Table link in the chat here. I would say that this is our last game, so long as Ball and later good for one more.
Oh yeah, I'm good for one more.
Awesome. And Jens, I'm gonna boot you here, but we can definitely play more games later.
No worries. Good one.
Thanks, man. So what I'm gonna do to allow me a little bit of a break, I'm going to run off for just 1 second, but there is a link to the Spell Table here, Islane, if you look at the chat. And if
I'm jumping in right now.
And if you want to respond to that same question we had off the bat, is Magic the Gathering the greatest TCG, and why? And now I'm going to take a second to refresh this deck, and I'll be right back.
Sure. I would say yes. Let me move myself on Spell Table here, sorry. I would say yes, probably because it's the only game that I've played outside of some digital formats. I've tried the bigger ones, Hearthstone, the Legends of Runeterra, like everybody else talked about earlier, what was the one that was Elder Scrolls? I can't remember the name of it. I played that a little bit. There's been a couple, but yeah, for the most part, Magic was the first thing that I discovered. At the time, I was really big into comic books, and I used to collect like Marvel masterpieces or whatever they were called. And I was at the comic book store buying those, and then I saw these Magic packs, and I was like, "What's this? This looks cool!" And then ended up finding out it was a game, and I've played off and on ever since. From like 94-ish on. So yeah, I would definitely say that it is my favorite.
Yeah. You've actually been playing for quite some time now.
Well, so to be fair, at the beginning, I didn't know how to play it, so I just had some cards. And then as I got into high school, I had friends that played, and I was like, well, I got a box of old cards. Let me slap some decks together, and we just played 60 card formats and
Oh yeah.
basically kitchen table stuff, because nobody was actually following any sort of ban lists or any sort of. It was just whatever cards you had, throw together a deck.
Yep.
And it was fun.
Just like me. Yeah, it was super fun. It was like you just pick up your 60 cards, put them together, and do your thing.
Well, and then what attracted me to Commander was that we used to do, our own little variants would be like, let's have 100 life this game, or let's play with 100 cards in our deck, and so we would do that kind of stuff. Still, essentially playing the 60 card format, not it was just 1v1, but playing with more cards or just bending the rules, and then actually seeing Commander being a thing, because I took a long break after like high school and real life got going. I didn't play until I came back with Kaladesh after like 10 plus years being away from the game. So and then Commander was a thing, and then it was like, I love this. This is like what we used to do back in the day at the kitchen table. So
Nice. I hopped in on the latter half of that story, but it sounded beautiful. All right, guys. Man, that is rough, starting off with a hand of 5. I feel like I did okay with that, though. And for everyone in the audience that's still viewing, thank you for hanging tight over that 2-hour game. Sometimes games go like that. I think Trent was joking, cEDH being a turn 2 format. Yeah, sometimes. And then other times it's quite long. But that just happens, and that's okay. But I'm refreshed, thank God. I had to greet my girlfriend. She just came back home. Thank you, Islaine, for jumping in. I appreciate that.
No worries. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, of course. Did you talk about which commander you're on? This is the turn order for the game.
Okay, no, I did not. I'm playing my Sithis list, which you and I, for some reason, it's weird, like clockwork. I build a list, and then you shortly thereafter brew it. We've done it with a lot of lists. Oswald's one. Sithis is another. I just built a Prosper list, so like we seem to have the same sort of taste. But
well, Prosper deck tech goes out this weekend. I'm just kidding.
I haven't really. It would be funny if it did, but we just are attracted to the same sort of decks, I guess. But cool story today. They did the update on the official cEDH deck list database, and I got on the Brewer's Corner.
Nice.
Super happy about that.
That's cool. Nice.
Yeah, I saw that Sides got in.
Oh, Late, if you can mute yourself on spell table, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
I'll keep
I
this
am
hand
keeping
though.
first 7.
I'll keep my first 7 too. I'm not going to make the same mistake as I did last time. But as you guys are finding your opening hands, this is likely. So the thing is, I have a dinner thing later this evening. Otherwise, I would love to game with you guys all night. But I know it's probably late for you two, Late and Ball.
Yeah, it's 9:20, yeah.
Yeah.
So let me go ahead
Yeah.
and draw up our next
I'll
drinking game rules.
I'll mulligan once.
Oh no. So we did stacked already. Try again. Whenever a player, goddamn, fails to combo and or win the game, add 2 new rules. Okay, that can get out of hand. I'm gonna have to pour myself a glass of tequila in a second. And our rules for this particular game are. And if you guys are tuning in late, thanks for joining in. I know that first game was really long, but it was interesting to see the amount of interactions you can have in a lengthier game like that. And I'm surprised, Ball, you were able to hold it steady for having 2 lands the whole time. That was pretty absurd, I gotta say.
I'll keep my second land.
We have on upkeep and creature heavy. On upkeep, at the beginning of every upkeep, if 2 or more triggers are put on the stack, drink. And creature heavy, at the beginning of every upkeep, if 3 or more creatures were untapped, drink. All right. I'm going to grab myself a drink. Cheers to you at home. Cheers to you, Islane. And
It's like 1 in the afternoon right now, and I'm like, it's
yeah.
too early to start, but I couldn't resist.
No, it's funny. I'm a professional drinker. I used to bartend for years, so I'm very much accustomed to drinking at all odd hours between 9 a.m. and 4 a.m. So I'm good. I'm good for
There
this.
are no rules.
No, especially when it comes to Magic the Drinking Game. And by the way, if you become a member on the YouTube channel, there's something I want to do, a couple things, beyond you guys being incorporated in the live stream gaming sessions and obviously having your opinions heard on the live streams themselves and choosing which cold brew we do. I would love to get a definitive name for the drinking game as I go ahead and modify it. So that's something I'm going to pass off to our YouTube members. But with that, you may go if you'd like.
All right, any pre-games?
God, I wish.
Nope.
I wish.
Okay, let's do it. Draw. I would like to play a Mana Crypt.
Cheers to you, Chaos. Oh, shit.
Forest. And I'd like to tap the forest to put a wild growth on it.
Fair.
And I will pass from there.
I will draw a card. I feel like I need to shuffle my deck more. I'll cast a Mana Crypt, and I'll go ahead and drop, sadly, just Oswald. I have 1 generic floating. It's going to fizzle if this resolves, and I'll go ahead and pass.
Okay, draw. I have lands now. Snow Island.
More than 2. More than 2.
I drew 1.
Okay, that's good.
I also drew a Jeweled Lotus.
You don't want that. No one.
I mean, I didn't draw. I had in the first hand.
No one plays Jeweled Lotus. You got to take that out. Is this Orvar?
There's, it's Orvar with these first, I guess. So Lotus Petal, crack Lotus Petal for Fellerstone,
Right, of course.
and then Orvar.
That is a nice start.
And I'll pass.
I like how you had an answer in that last game for my lowly Tangle Wire. I thought
Yeah.
I thought the Tangle Wire was going to do more. I really did.
To Soul Ring. Yeah, that's my turn.
Solid.
Tap, roll for Crypt, even safe. That's a 5, I'll take 3.
First Blood. Now, it doesn't look like it because Ball's health is at 12, but...
Oh, yeah.
No, stay at 12. Stay at 12. It's cool.
We'll throw down a Windswept Heath. Let me fetch first, just so I don't make any mental errors here.
Yeah, I smell a Sithis.
Does she smell good? That's the question.
Oh, she smells wonderfully fragrant.
So your allergies kick in.
Exactly. I like Sithis. I can deal with the allergies. I've got Claritin. It's cool.
Oh my god, it's gonna be right on the top, right? Nope, almost. Okay, we'll get that Savannah.
Right.
And we will tap for, let's see, that'll end up with, okay, well I need the white, obviously. 2 green, floating a green, cast Sithis.
Sounds good.
Tap Crypt, use the floating green for survival of the fittest. trigger Sithis, draw,
Oh.
gain,
Yeah, that's.
and then it's on the stack. That's
That's
fine.
a negation.
I feel like Sithis with survival is pretty good. Like if you're holding a dork or some shit right now, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it can be.
It can.
It also is just draw card, gain a life, which is what I like about all the enchantments.
Yeah, you get to do that anyways. You drew for the survival, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, that was on cast, and then on the stack he countered it,
Gotcha.
and I will pass from there.
All right. I will.
Did
Oh.
we lost someone?
No, I
That was Jens.
don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'll roll for Crypteer. Odds I take damage. I definitely take damage. Let's go ahead and lose 1, 2, 3. We'll draw for turn. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead. I'll float 2 generic here. I'll play a snow-covered plains. I'll tap said plains to break the mana crypt. And if that's good, I'll search my library.
No response.
Alright, so I get a 1-drop, huh? A lowly little 1-drop. Okay. Kinda just want to be a greedy boy, but I feel like it might make more sense to not be so greedy. Sorry, this is my hand here. Just trying to look at it before I continue. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I saw it already. It's I'm gonna grab a soul ring. It's my go-to, you know. If I'm gonna get rid of the mana crypt, I might as well go for a soul ring. And I'll continue shuffling up. I do have one more spell I want to cast. Oop. And that spell is going to be an Uber Mask.
Here we go again.
No,
Don't I wish I had Dranith.
not again.
Yeah, so Sithis, I'm sorry to say, you can put those right into exile for me. I think with that, though, I'm good to pass.
Yeah, that's gross.
You need. Okay. Untap. Deep draw. Okay. Sorry, I drew this, which I will play and crack for an island and play a Cloud of Fairies that will come in and untap 2 islands and swing 3 at Scythes, I guess. No, at late.
What is Orvar? Orvar's a 3/3 as well, or
3/3 as well. Yeah.
Yep, I'll take 3.
And I'll pass with 1 card in hand.
this is that sweet
Okay,
treasonous ogre
I'll
turn?
Untap,
Let's see it.
reveal Docktide.
Okay,
That's a good one.
that is
How
a
many
good one.
artifacts are there?
Right now there's
Artifacts and enchantments 2. 2, so 5. Okay.
deja vu all over.
Oh.
You got 5 treasures last game.
I think, yeah, I'll go for the City of Traders. I'll tap the City of Traders to cast Docktide. I have a colorless floating from City of Traders. Just give me a second so I can put this. I get 5 treasures.
Yeah, I've got nothing to say about that.
Me either.
5 treasures. And 1 colorless floating, so I will use this colorless and crack a treasure and cast Twin Flame. I'll hold priority and crack 3 treasures and cast Dual Caster Mage.
Oops.
That is a game.
Well, There's the fast one.
There is the fast one.
Yeah, I can't do anything about it.
Yep.
Well, yeah, this was quick.
Yeah,
So
so
I guess Dockside on top was like a really good top deck.
this is what I had in hand. This is what I had in hand. So I had 2 ways to protect my own things, but I've got nothing to interact with that, sadly.
Yeah,
I,
I had
think
a veil for the
actually
force,
think
but-
Dockside was like the best card I could have gotten.
Oh my god, easily. If you have Twin Flame and Dualcaster, for sure, easily the best thing you can. Oh, my top deck was even good.
I was like doing this on the next turn with Birgi because I only had one mountain, so I was missing a 1 red to do this. But maybe next turn with Birgi I could.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
Late.
I guess Dockside makes things easier.
Well, cheers to you, Late. You definitely took it away there. That was a quick one. If we want to do one more, we can. It's entirely up to you.
I'm game.
Yeah. Sure. This was like 5-minute game, so.
Yeah. Let me just check to see if our third game pod member is good. But yeah, thank you for jumping in, Islane. If he's not good, then we can obviously just do one more game.
Yeah, no worries.
That is if Trent isn't also available. But let me see. Yeah. Let me invite. Give me 1 second. Yeah, let me just set this up. Yeah, the goal is to do these bi-weekly, so obviously if you enjoy these types of gameplay streams, then come on down. Hey,
yeah, I believe it or not, I actually just mowed the lawn because I didn't think I could, but I actually finished a couple minutes ago, so perfect timing.
What? So you smell like freshly mowed lawn, and you're gonna throw down with some cEDH. Okay.
Yeah. So I was gonna say,
Did you need a moment to?
No. What do you know? Okay.
Awesome. All right, this might be the last. I'm kind of extending this to 5 p.m. because obviously that first game was very long, and I'm sure you guys want to see at least a handful more games. I personally want to play a handful more games. But let me just see here.
Sorry, it said countered. Let me try one more time.
Oh, you're good. I hate
you gotta boot me.
I hate to do it, Islane. Yeah. Thank you so much for
good.
jumping in on this one, though. We'll miss you.
For sure. No, it was a good time.
We'll miss you
for 5 minutes.
Yeah. for those first 2 turns. Yeah.
Yeah, East Lane. If it's any consolation, the first 2 times I played were both turn 2 Oswald wins. So
let's see if we can.
I had a promising looking start, but you can't get past a turn 2 Dockside into a combo.
No.
With no interaction. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
So you just need to
hope...
mute your mic on Spell Table real quick, and then we're good.
Yeah, sorry about that. So just Pat had mentioned that you guys were going to be doing mono-colored stuff. I don't have any mono-colored stuff, but this is. I feel like this is. I'm running only permanents in this deck. This deck is entirely consisted of permanents.
So
I figured that was
nearly monocolored. Is what you're saying?
Well, no, I mean it's different. It's different, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, exactly. It's I'm putting some restrictions.
Yes. So I'm first in turn order. Thank God. I gotta tell you, there's nothing better than going first. Although I gotta say,
I'm lost again.
You won last one.
You did win the last game, so.
Yeah, but I was last. I'm probably not gonna win this one.
No. Just have Dualcaster Mage in hand. That's all. God, I love Dualcaster Mage, by the way. If you're in mono, if you're in a color outside of blue, I highly recommend Dualcaster Mage. Like 90% of the time, because in most instances, yes, it's like a 3 CMC counter, but it's also just a really good way to duplicate anything on the stack. Like, I've stolen so many ad nauseums that have won me games before. I absolutely love Dualcaster Mage. So anytime I see Dualcaster Mage win, I'm happy.
I'll take my first mulligan. My first stand was no good.
Did you have an
Yeah.
REB in hand? I'm curious.
If I add the...
Oh, late. Yeah. Did you have a REB or Pyroblast or anything like that?
Oh, no. I had nothing.
So you were just shipping it. It's like it,
Oh, yeah.
it happened or...
I just went for it, yeah. I mean, Ball had one card in hand, and I was like, okay, I mean, it's good as good time as any.
got you. I'll keep this hand, I think.
Yeah, same. First risky 7.
Risky
I'll
son.
be looking at my second 7 now.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit, folks.
Okay, yeah. The second 7 is alright.
It's a nice looking playmat. Is it like any specific dragon or something? Doesn't have
No,
the
no.
balls stuff.
I have a series. So I play a lot with my kids, and so I have a series. They're just 4 different colors. And I just happen to get green. My son obviously wants blue, and then but
Why
just
is it?
a second.
Why is it that the kids want blue? Can you explain that?
No,
All right.
don't teach
Sorry.
them the bad ways.
Don't teach them the
Yeah.
bad way.
So yeah, I just blue, red, and yeah. So just
I'll keep this though. Is everyone good with their starting hand?
Yeah,
No.
I'll take my second
sorry.
7.
I'm.
Oh no, you're good.
going
You're good.
down to-
So while you find your hand, I'm gonna go ahead and give us a game. It's Commander. Whenever a spell is cast from anywhere other than a player's hand, add a commander counter to its commander. For every 3 counters, add a new rule. And for our rules, we have on upkeep, once again. At the beginning of your upkeep, if 2 or more triggers are put on the stack, drink, and Elf Ball. Whenever a player fails to combo and or win the game, add 2 new rules. That doesn't seem like what I wrote down for Elf Ball. Elf Ball should be if it's... let's just grab a new one. Because it should be if it's an untap of an elf, 2 or more elves on the upkeep. So I need to correct that. Aggro, let's go. Whenever a player attacks with 2 or more creatures, drink.
Where's the note? We note now.
Exactly, right? Where's the noted deck now? That's funny. And if Kusa, if you would like to answer the question of the month, you're more than welcome to it. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts and obviously the viewers' thoughts on Innistrad, recent spoils, and obviously the set at large. You guys excited for it? Specifically Midnight Hunt, because that's what we have information on. And we can go in turn order for this, should you like. How are you guys? Do I still have you?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, well, actually, I haven't seen much legendaries. We were hoping to do like one video on Innistrad, but I haven't seen too much goodies, I'd say, so far. Which usually the first few days of spoiler season, I think, it's where they jam the good stuff.
They usually lead with the good stuff. I agree. I think Wilhelt was probably the best thing we've seen, sadly.
Which one?
Wilhelt, the Demir zombie guy. Wilhelt, he like draws cards if you have zombies, and he makes zombies. Basically it.
Did I miss that one? Maybe.
He's in Demir. And apparently, Jay Boom says that you might want to hide your hand a little bit more, Kusa. But otherwise, are we good to go?
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Oh,
All right. Final game. Top deck mode. Let's go. What do I get? That's not...
Sorry, I have a pregame.
Oh, shit.
No, that's fine. If it doesn't, it's just a gemstone.
Oh, no Valky? I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably the wrong move, but okay.
I will go ahead and play a lowly snow-covered plains. And I will cast a Jeweled Lotus. Because that's in the deck. And then I will cast... Well, let's just start with this. I'll break this and cast Oswald. I have 1 commander mana floating, but that's over there. And if Oswald's good, I'll continue by casting a Soul Ring. And I'll tap the Soul Ring to cast a Metallic Mimic. And while she enters the battlefield, she will say, Lesser Mastercore. She will say Mastercore as a creature type. And with that, I'll go ahead and pass. This dissolves.
All right.
Okay, I'll play an island, Mana Vault, and Bess.
All right. Feels a little crazy, but okay. I am going to attempt to cast a Mox Diamond, pitching a Scalding Turn. All right. I'm going to play Cradle.
All of the creatures.
And then I'm going to tap the Mox Diamond for an Esper Sentinel.
Esper's good. Esper's good. You
I'll go to my turn.
you
I'll
beat
draw.
me to it.
I will.
I'm all in on Esper Sentinel getting me anything.
I'll cast a Jeweled Loader.
It draws you a card. It draws you a
Is
card.
that?
You
Am I
can
good
draw,
for a draw?
yeah,
Yeah.
you can draw.
Hey.
I'll play a mountain. I'll stack the Jeweled Lotus for 3 red. I'll try to cast Birgi.
Yeah.
If Birgi is good, just in case. So Storm's at 2. I'll use a red to cast a Sensei's Divining Top. Trigger from Birgi, I'll get a red. I'll use this red and actually maybe not do anything else and look at the top 3.
Okay.
And there they are. And this one on top, I think. Actually, sorry, let me look at my end again.
Yeah, everyone's starts have been pretty good. I think that's 2 Jeweled Lotus Birgies in a row. Am I wrong?
No, actually the game I won, it was a Soul Ring.
No, yeah, the first game then.
Yeah, the
first
but
game.
the first
First
game,
one,
yeah, the
maybe,
first game,
yeah.
yeah, the first game it was a Jeweled Lotus as well. I can keep it like this, I think. Yeah. Goes like this, and I'll just pass my turn.
Just pass his turn, huh? Well, I'll just untap then. Let's do this. Draw.
Do you have it with breaking the Soul Ring for the Lesser Mastercore?
I would need a untap utility to
Okay.
to go any deeper. That's a solid question though. I don't.
Okay. Just as a heads up that
That's
yeah.
very
yeah.
possible outcome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that we're gonna start by playing in Arkham's Astrolabe with the snow-covered plains here. And if that's good, on ETB it lets me draw a card. Okay. Huh.
All right. And sorry, Esper trigger.
Oh, on the Astrolabe. Yeah, that's fine. I'll go ahead and pay. Oh, no, rather, I'm going to pay for it. One second.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just do the mental math here. I think if I do this float one, I should still be good for my turn. So I'll pay the Esper Sentinel trigger Unlike that filthy Bergie down there. I'll pay for it.
Hey, you don't pay for a Jeweled Lotus. I don't care how many cards you're giving people. If you have a Jeweled Lotus to get your commander turn 1, you do it.
I'll play. He had the mountain though. He represents the mountain
Oh, yeah,
later. He's just
I
like.
had the mount, but I was always going to play the top. I was
Yeah.
never gonna pay.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll play a Crystal Vein as well, and then we'll go ahead and filter that mana to create 1 white mana, and we'll go ahead and activate Oswald to break the Arkham's Astrolabe to find another 2-drop. And if that's good, this hand of mine, my lord, this little hand of mine. Okay, gonna find a 2-drop. What is on the board that's menacing? I could get a Glass Casket and nix that Bergie, but you know what? I'm fine with her. To be honest with you, though, that Torpor Orb is really calling me with all of the nonsense that's happened these last few games. But I don't think we do that either. Look at my hand one more time. Okay. I think we just get Mage Red Stone.
Okay, so you win next turn.
If I were to break the Soul Ring, I have a way to pull into my Lesser Masticore. And essentially any 3 CMC outlet, but for this deck it would be a Blasting Station. Otherwise, it's just a good utility to pull into shit. We're going to break this. And we'll also put down... Oddly enough, I want to put this down for 1, but I'm going to put it down for 0. This is a Chalice of the Void.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Chalice is good, we're going to go ahead and break the Crystal Vein. Generate 2 generic. I'll cast a Lightning Greaves.
Mm-hmm.
And Lightning Greaves will go to equip Oswald. If that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And with that, I'll pass.
And tap and keep go. Then Brainstorm.
Esper trigger.
You can draw.
Tap the vault. Oh God, no, no. I had to ask. I had to request.
1, 2, 3.
Don't I wish I had
Okay.
Uba Mask again for this little instance?
Yeah, and I drew a Mox Diamond, and you had your Chalice come up, and now it could be good. Well, it goes to the top, and what? I need to put another one there. I think this.
It's funny. I got to do a lot of work to get there in this list. I got to say, Torpor Orb was really sounding good just based off of what Late did last game. But I kind of played greedy. I don't know if that's going to help me or hinder me.
But you sacrificed the land. You didn't. If you had the mana, you didn't need, right?
Yeah, depending on how these next 2 turns go, I might... This sacrifice is actually useful because I have a Archaeomancer's map in my deck, so that can help me ramp. But you guys are missing land drops, so we'll see.
Um, okay, this goes to the top as well. I will play an island. Wait, do you have like any shatter effect? A braid or something?
Nope.
Hmm.
You didn't want a
Just
Mox
this
Diamond.
thing.
Interesting. You didn't want a Mox Diamond. I don't know why that is. What? I almost put that at 1. But this felt better.
I think I have to pass here. Yep. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Right. Well, I'm worried about. Well, I don't know. I don't have anything that's directly going to do anything about.
I think ball
Oswald.
stopped likely for my turn. I don't want to make assumptions, but
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna start laying down additional pieces then. Okay. I will. Okay. I'm going to play Humbal Council of Allocation.
ooh, whenever I cast a spell, I lose 2 life. Is that accurate?
A non-creature. It's only
Non-creature,
non-creature spells. Yeah. Whenever an opponent casts a non-creature spell, that player loses 2 and I gain 2.
Love it. Stop the storm. Stop the storm.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, that is exactly the intent there. And then I think I'm going to also, this might help stop you a little bit. I'm going to play Valentin, Dean of the Vein, that if you go for that lesser Masticore combo,
Nice.
it should slow it down.
What does it do?
All right.
Precisely, can you?
It's if a non-token creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead.
Okay.
That does stop me.
Yep. All right. Well, see there, I'm hitting everybody. There you go. I'll pass.
Okay. I'll untap. I'll draw for my turn. Okay. This might. I'm wondering if I want to gamble or
To
play it slow.
actually gamble? Like cast gamble?
No. Actually gambling. I'll just go for it, and it is what it is. And let's see where this takes us. I'll play an island.
Play an island. Okay.
An island.
I know, right?
I'll cast an Elf of Awakening.
Yes!
Ooh.
Everything is less!
Okay. I'm sorry. On the cast,
You may draw. Yeah, you may draw.
Yeah.
Okay, and then also on the cast, you lose 2, I gain 2.
Yes. I got a red from Birgi and Storms 1.
But you should be down at 38 in just a second.
Oh, sorry. I forgot to.
For the
change my
Kumbal.
list.
Yeah, Kumbal is just ridiculous. I love Kumbal. I'm glad that you play it.
Oh,
It's. I mean, I have to slow down. I mean, I have to have any options I can to slow down, to slow down stuff. Get it to my permanent only. You know, slow play here.
I'll exile a Simian Spirit Guide from my hand to make a red. I'll use these 2 red.
Wheel of
to
Fortune.
Cast,
Wheel of Fortune.
No, it's a Greening Ignis.
Oh.
So
Yeah, that's
what
a.
it will do, it pretty much will generate me infinite colorless mana. With Birgi. It will only cost 2. I'll cast him, I'll get a red from Birgi. I'll use the red to activate its ability and bounce him to my hand, and I will gain the red and 2 generic. So I'll recast him.
Yeah.
Get a red from Birgi and loop this until I get
Infinite generic. Yeah.
It's
Infinite Storm,
and
Infinite generic. That's on the cast though. Does anyone have anything for this?
No.
So
But by the way,
this...
it's non-creature for that. Ah, damn it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's non-creature.
You
Yeah, it's
didn't
non-creature.
do
Yeah.
enough.
now
It's non-creature, and his creature doesn't die. So, like, I tried.
Yeah. Well, now comes the gambling part. So
Top 3.
I will use a generic to look at the top 3. One. Oh my god. Okay. This is my top 3. I actually have a runaway Steamkin in the top 3.
Do you have red? You don't have red, do you?
You
I
don't?
have, because the last cast I don't use it to bounce it to my end, so I actually have 1 red.
Okay.
So I'll put the Steamkin. I'll activate the top and draw this card and put this one on top. I'll use the red and the infinite thingy to do this, and I actually don't have much to do after this.
Spell snare. I'll take 2.
Okay.
Oh, thank God.
Well, this goes to the graveyard, and
also, so I hate to ask,
As
but
yeah.
Yeah, you can draw.
Yeah.
You're not gonna top them.
I don't mean to be prospering off of other people's pain, but yeah. Okay.
No, it's cool.
And with all this generic mana, let me just see if I can do anything else. I don't think so. Okay. I will use the 1 red from that I got from the Steamkin and bounce this to my hand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's safer here. And I'll go to combat and I'll attack ball for 3. And that's my turn.
That makes sense. Okay.
Well,
Um.
now everyone got the Helm of Awakening.
Yeah.
I actually had nothing. I actually had nothing else to do. I was going to make infinite red, and yep,
Nothing in hand?
nothing in hand.
Well, it's a narrow spell, so I had to use it either way. Just think we might lose to Oswald soon.
No. The one setup piece I had. I need more lands. Is what I need. This is a tricky predicament. So, based off the board state, if a non-token creature would die, it just gets exiled. We can't have that. That. We're gonna.
Yeah, because that hits a couple of your different pieces. So yeah, that's.
Yeah, we're not gonna break any creatures from here on out. So we're gonna go ahead. Lord.
Are you just gonna play around it?
Gonna try. I'm gonna break the Soul Ring. I hate doing it. Hate to see it go. I do have 2 generic floating from that, but we'll break the Soul Ring with Oswald and then find a 2-drop. If that's good. It's not going to be Lesser Masticore. I promise you. I promise you that. So what's really cool about this deck is it gets to utilize just stupid cards that you wouldn't play in any other deck. So I'm going to grab one of those said stupid card because it's actually quite useful here. I'll grab a Mycosynth Wellspring. Because Lord knows I need a Plains. So before I actually shuffle, I'm just going to go ahead and fetch that Plains. I say fetch. It goes to my hand, but I'm going to put a Plains in my hand from here.
Ooh.
Gotta hit those land drops, people. Never miss a land drop. Never miss that land drop. All right. Well, I wasn't expecting to meet the Dean of Admissions at Strixhaven, or whatever his name is.
Dean of Vane.
Dean of Vane.
Trust me, I really wanted to cast the other side of this.
Oh.
But I didn't get selfish. I knew I had to stop your creatures.
Yeah.
So. The other side is whenever I gain life, I put a +1/+1 on every, and then I can pay and draw a card. So.
I'll promptly.
That's really nice.
That works well with Kumbal.
I will promptly play the Plains, and then we'll use a... I'm going to float 1 white. I will use this ability to untap Oswald. Oh, nope. Need to do this first. I'm sorry. For the people at home, we're going to move the Lightning Greaves to Metallic Mimic, if that's good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll use one generic to untap Oswald. I have one white floating. I have one generic floating still. I don't know why I've designated that on the Mycosynth. That has nothing to do with Mycosynth. But we'll go ahead and move the Lightning Greaves again to Oswald, if that's okay. It's this weirdly precautionary. It's likely unnecessary. But we will use this one white floating to break the... I'm not mistaken. I think Mycosynth Lattice here.
Mm-hmm.
And just to be clear, you haven't actually cast a spell yet this turn.
No,
right?
no, I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't yet. Yeah, you've actually, oddly enough, you have sort of the runaway board state so far as stuff is concerned. I gotta say.
What do you mean? I've been hell bent half the game.
Oh, I'm sorry. The first thing that should happen is the Mycosynth will bring this planes into my hand, and then I'll search my library. And we're gonna search my library for a 3-drop. The 3-drop we're gonna find. I don't know which way this game is going, sadly, but here's what I need. I need someone to play a land for me. Please. Because I'm gonna put this card onto the battlefield. Archaeomancer's map. So when this ETBs, it's going to get me another plains and another plains. I have a generic floating here. I don't think I'm going to utilize that generic for anything, but it is floating there. This might seem weird, but the way this works out, we know that one of our opponents has a win on board, and I can't afford to grab stacks to stop other people, despite the fact that their stacks in opposition against me. So really just finding planes for myself, giving myself the opportunity to play those planes. I really need to catch up so far as my land base is concerned. Oswald he's really greedy. He needs a lot of white to do what he wants to do. So I think this makes the most sense. And if someone plays a land, that will actually help me out a whole lot. I sadly am going to let this dissolve, and then we'll go ahead and attack. We will attack late. I hate to say it. Only because I know you have the win. It's a 2-1.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
And then with that, I'll go ahead and pass my turn.
Okay, untap. Draw. I was thinking I'm not casting Orvar, but
We get to add a rule if you do that.
I mean,
Not that you have to play for the drinking game.
I was thinking on tutoring something to get rid of my Mox Diamond on top.
Oh,
If I play Orvar, I don't do anything else. I think that's maybe an option. This means what? What? In just a second.
Take your time. Got all the manas. And everything cost 1 less. So
Yeah.
So pay for the Esper Sentinel, please. How many cards? Is it just 2 cards in hand, by the way?
I have 6 with this. 6 cards in hand.
Well, you know 3 of these are planes. So I have 3 cards in hand with 3 planes.
I might be underestimating his deck, but I'm not sure if giving him a card is that bad. Opposed to Actually, I might not even play non-creatures this turn. That's what I was thinking.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so I think doing this. Oh yeah, maybe I can do both. So this into that, into that. I think this. What creatures are on the battlefield? That. Crap.
You're good.
I think I must go for Orvar, and hopefully nothing happens in the turn cycle.
Okay. Okay.
And
So Orvar costs 3 to cast. Is that accurate? Because of the Helm of Awakening.
it does, and I'm being there. I was thinking on double blue. Just a second.
You're good.
Uh,
Audience at home, what do you
I
feel?
would just mention I don't have a way to stop Fergie beyond just taxing him.
Oh.
But I mean it's all a creature stuff. So
If you play a land, I can help. I actually meant that. I do need someone to play a land for me to continue this game.
I have one, but it doesn't trigger yours because.
But I have 3 lands in play. I don't.
Oh no! If you play a land, if you control more lands than me, I get to put a land into play untapped. So it would actually not to force you to do a play that doesn't make sense.
Okay. All right. Sorry, it's Bal, it's your turn. I just wanted you to know that I mean I don't have like a force spell. I don't play any instants or sorceries.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask the audience at home, what do you feel is the strongest mono color? I'd be curious to hear the thoughts of our viewing audience. I'm obviously biased, but you know, I can tell you what I think is the weakest. It's certainly mono black, in my firm opinion.
Okay, so I'm trying to cast Orvar, and I have one floating here.
Orvar is fine in my book.
Yep.
And I think him drawing like I think him drawing a he's drawing Sensei's Divining Top, and we'll do it just like Infinite Mana and dig one extra card. I'm not sure if he might win from there.
Yeah.
So with this and this, I'm feeling that I should. Well, I'll do it. I might put a target on my head, but I'll do it. I'll play a Spellseeker.
Okay.
And if it resolves, I'll get a what's the name? Hidden Strings.
Okay.
And then play a tapped Mystic Sanctuary.
Yes, thank God. I'll put a Snow-Covered Plains into play off of Archaeomancer's map. So I hear green.
I will be passing.
Green from Chaos. I hear Mono Scarab. I hear Mono Red as one of the strongest. I think that Godo is usually what people consider the strongest deck in Mono Red, although I personally like BREW a lot. I like storming in that way. I am obviously a fan of Mono White. I've always been. But yeah, I could agree with those.
Bal, you only cast creature spells, correct?
Yes, correct.
Okay. All right. So untap, draw.
What was the spell you grabbed again? I'm sorry. Can you explain it?
Hidden Strings, as you may tap or untap target permanent, then you may tap or untap another target permanent, and it has Cipher.
Oh, okay.
So I can exile it on a creature, and when it deals damage, it basically...
It's just really good Orvar tech, essentially.
Yeah. And Edric at one point.
Okay. All right. You said everything costs one less. That doesn't really do anything for me.
It might. It might.
Doesn't do anything for me right now. All right, so I will tap the cradle to put out a Sika. Is that good?
That is 1, 2, 3 green. Is Asika just 3 green?
Yeah.
Or 3, 1 generic and 2 green?
Yeah, 2 green. Yeah, 2 green and 1. So I technically have a green floating. So I'm sorry, I have a green floating.
Yeah, because she's only 2 green
Yeah.
technically.
The front part? Interesting.
So,
Yeah, I'm playing mono green. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
so you agree with the mono green comment?
Yeah.
That it is.
Oh no, I was. Yeah. All right. Is that good?
That seems good.
Okay. All right. Just because otherwise it's gonna go away, I will play this Llanowar Elves.
Llanowar Elves is good.
All right. Then let's see if this helps at all. I'm gonna tap for a white and play Deafening Silence.
Can only cast 1 non-creature spell per turn.
Yeah. So that actually works against my Kambal, but you know.
That's okay.
I think that helps against Orvar.
Late, you disappeared, but I'm
As well.
assuming you're gonna bring yourself back.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Orvar or Bergi that well. Obviously, it doesn't help with that the combo where he gets the infinite.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know that this does a lot, but
Well,
it helps.
It gives
it's something. It's something.
It gives
Yeah.
us the opportunity to have at least one form of reaction, and then he is
Yeah.
kaput so far as that turn is concerned. So that's good.
Right.
Because the win cons in
so-
mono red are going to be non-creature. So
Yeah.
that's good.
And then
I'm trying
see.
to reconnect.
Okay.
You're good, Late.
So
You're
I'm
good.
going to
As Late stacks the top of his deck, you may continue.
yeah. Okay. Late, did you have any creatures on board?
Yeah,
Oh, you had Bergi.
Yeah.
Bergi,
it's
but
tapped.
was
Yeah,
it tapped?
yeah,
You're right. You're right. Okay. All right. So I will. I don't know, try to pressure your life total a little bit, and I will swing. They all have vigilance, so I will swing Valentine, Kambal, Asika, at you. That's a total of
Okay, I think it should be
5. Yeah, 5. One commander damage.
1 commander damage.
I just
Yeah.
got back in time, so I'm at 31.
Does she have haste,
Yeah,
by the
yeah.
way, Asika?
Yeah.
Oh
Ye-
crap! Sorry. Yeah. No, I'm not swinging
So-
Asika. Yeah, so it's
yeah.
4.
If
Yeah,
you don't
my
mind
apologies.
just muting your spell table.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I did it already.
All right. Yeah. Sorry. It's 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I put one back.
I never wait this long to cast Asika. That's why it's confusing to me. All right. And with that, I'll pass.
Okay, I'll go to my turn. Tap, draw. I will. Well, I guess I'll cast this thing and see what happens.
Grinning Ignis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If that is
You cast
good,
that thing.
yeah. If this is good, I'll use the red that I have, and I'll go for infinite colorless and infinite storm.
I'm trying to think if there's a reason I should try to interact here.
Okay.
So life would be so much easier, I'm not gonna lie, if the Dean of Admissions, the Dean of the 99 wasn't down there. But there's not much I can say about him. There is something I can do about this, but the thing is, you're trying to rely on your top deck so far as we're concerned with Sensei's Divining Top, right? And that will be your one cast outside of
yes.
anything.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
I'm kind of okay with you going for this. So you can have the infinite combo. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll make infinite generic mana and.
It helps to talk it
Storm.
out. It just helps to talk it out.
and I'll cast the top.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume you're gonna pay for Esper Sentinel, but I will
Yeah,
take
I'll-
I will take the 2, and you take. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take 2, and I will use.
You don't have to pay for Esper Sentinel, but
I don't have to, but I want.
What else is a man to do with infinite generic? I ask you.
I will look at the top 3. that's good. But I think I'll put this one on the top. Actually, I'll put this one on top. Just in case. Yeah, it goes like this. Okay, and that is my. I'll use the red that I have floating to bounce this to my hand again, and pass my turn.
Okay, let's see here. On your end step, I think I'm gonna do something. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast a Path to Exile, targeting the Dean of Lesser Masticores.
Okay. Esper Sentinel trigger.
You can draw.
Okay.
And you're gonna put a land onto the battlefield for me.
No, I'm not.
Are you gonna elect to not? Yeah. Well,
I don't have a basic in this deck.
What the hell? Okay. Oh, damn it. Okay. Plan ruined.
Yeah.
Planned officially ruined. Okay. That's what I had. Mega?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Untap here, untap here, untap here. Draw for turn. I will play Snow-Covered Plains, and I will... Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I'll break...
Oh, and sorry, Pat, remember you lost 2 life and I gained 2 life as well.
For the Cabal, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and use Oswald Fiddlebender to break a Chalice of the Void. We're holding priority on this, but I think that we're just going to go ahead and let this go on the stack, and you may do whatever you will. If that's good, I'll go ahead and find the card. Okay, so the card we're going to find is... Let's look at my hand right quick. It's going to be a greedy little boy. A greedy little boy. I think we grabbed the... Oh, God, if I can find it. I don't want that one. I want...
Yeah. Just, I think if Deafening Silence goes away, Orvar's got to win on board.
Orvar's got to win on board?
Yeah, because that Mystic Sanctuary, he can just constantly filter that hidden strings thing. Yeah, so.
I'm trying to find specifically a Voltaic key. I'm having issues finding it in my deck, but it should be in here.
I mean, am I wrong? I don't know. I haven't played against. Other than
with
I've played against
the
Orvar, yeah.
with
Because
the
he just-
regular, yeah, the regular lines of Coveted Jewel. Usually, yes, it would be a win. Spellseeker into Blinking Spellseeker into Transmute Artifact, and get all
Well,
the.
Okay. Yeah. What with that hidden strings? Doesn't that like tap and untap, like give him infinite mana?
No.
Okay,
It's like
because he copies the Mystic Sanctuary, and then every copy comes in untapped. He gets to put a card. Okay, yeah, I don't. I just don't know the lines, so it worries me
no.
that
No problem. These would give me value as in untapping like these and these, for instance, and getting an extra Mana Vault or an extra Mystic Sanctuary. But it would put me something on top. It's mostly value in the next turn if I go for it. Usually I should be aiming. I can also then I could without Deafening Silence cipher it to go attack
I'm gonna move the
target
lightning
premise.
greaves onto the metallic mimic. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I would want to have another spell seeker to do stuff. So yeah, deafening silence stops me from doing things, but I don't think I could win next turn with this list.
I'm gonna go ahead and untap Oswald. Okay.
And we might also be dead to Patrick right now.
I think when that Valentin left,
We're gonna go ahead and untap the Mage Right Stone here. With that ability on the stack, though, well, rather, this is sorcery speed. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
God, wait, I lost track of mana. Oh god. Oh god. So we did 1 to break the Chalice of the Void to find Voltaic Key. We did 1 for Voltaic Key, untapping nothing. We untapped nothing.
Now you untapped your commander already, I guess.
So Mage Right Stone here. Voltaic Key here. We've moved the boots. Okay. Just make sure I have my mana right. We're going to break the Voltaic Key here. I don't know.
Wait a second. Oh yeah.
Give me 1 second. Let me see if this makes the most sense. Because I don't think I could win with what I'm looking at. I was actually writing on the Path of Exile to do a thing there. But
with the extra land, right?
Yeah, because I don't have enough mana to actually go about doing what I want to do. So we're going to actually break here. Oh, God. I still think we need to go about doing what I wanted to do. We'll break the Voltaic Key. That's fine. If that's good, then I'll search my library.
Mm-hmm.
There's probably a better line of play I should have gone for, but, you know. That's fine. We did this. This was fun. Birgi, you're worried about the Orvar, you say? How does Orvar read again?
Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery spell, if it targets one or more permanents I control, create a token that's a copy of one of those permanents. And then there's like a line that's rarely used in the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is very important.
Yeah, it's hard for me to take out enchantments. It's only like.
Do you mean
Chain of
the
Vapor.
Deafening Silence? Yeah. Yeah, the Deafening Silence seems pretty useful. Okay. This is sad. This is so sad. I'm going to do the thing that I wanted to do because I didn't really think this one through. But I will grab a...
Right, and Pat, you still haven't cast a spell yet this turn, right?
No, I haven't cast a spell.
Yeah, okay.
But I'll probably give you a spell cast right now. Damn. Damn. Just shy. Just shy. Alright, we're actually going to leave the Lightning Greaves on the Metallic Mimic, though. That seems to make sense. I will go ahead and cast a Mox Amber. You may draw a card. No, did you draw a card already? No, this is the first one. So, yeah, you can draw a card. I will lose 2 life. You'll gain 2 life. And sadly with that, I am going to have to pass.
Okay. I'll take 1 from the vault. Draw for the turn. Okay.
This has been a very epic stream. I revised the thumbnail to state how epic this stream was. But I couldn't have known it would be this epic. You can continue.
Yeah, just thinking. Need that.
Oh my god, wait. Essica was the third commander cast. You missed one. If a player misses or forgets a trigger, place it on the stack and drink. Well, I certainly missed that one. I will have a toast with the audience. If you're having a drink, cheers to you.
So,
I get what you're saying, though, Kusa. You're saying duplicate Mystic Sanctuary, repeatedly place the thing back on top. I don't know how you draw into that necessarily, but
Yeah. Sorry, that's not. Yeah, I wasn't. That was a piece. I'm trying to figure out lines on my own for a deck I know nothing about when I should probably just know the deck better.
I get
I
you.
will just play reactively here. Because he wins next turn. He was missing 1 mana to win now.
If I had another untapped planes, I could do.
Untap and go for the
Yeah, I didn't.
station, right?
I had worked out the math such that the path to exile would help me, but it did not. I didn't I didn't think that one through, which is okay. It probably would have been more advisable to go for a Basalt Rings of Brighthearth sort of setup with this board, despite the fact that she's out there, but that's neither here nor there.
I think I will use Hidden Strings to target a Spellseeker to an... This feels really awkward. Spellseeker to be untapped and...
Okay, so first Esper trigger.
You get to
let me just choose the target.
Yeah, you get two
and,
two things though, right? Yeah.
Yeah, tap and untap, and then tap and untap. I think the other target will be a regular island, and I am not paying for the Espers.
Okay, also I will gain 2, and yeah.
I have a trigger to get a copy. In this case, I'll choose Spellseeker. And the cipher will go on to Orvar if it resolves. And basically the Snow Island will untap. I'll get a copy of these. This gets exiled here.
And you get a copy of a snow-covered island. Is that accurate?
No, just one of my choosing. If I would create a copy, that's a copy of one of those targets.
Okay,
I had 2 targets. I'll just choose one. In this case, the Spellseeker.
Sure.
The island. I could choose the island, but not, and wouldn't get a copy of the Spellseeker.
Did you also lose the life from Kambal on the cast?
Not yet.
Okay.
1, 2.
I took it too, but yeah. Sorry.
If it's okay, I'll crack this for a regular island, and shortcut the Spellseeker will go get, I believe, a Snap or Wings of Rebuke. One of those. A Snap, actually. And yeah, that will be my turn. Because if I attack, I might lose Orvar. Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't block, but then I cannot even cast the Hidden Strings again because it says you may cast a copy of encoded card because I cannot cast indefinite. It's a copy card. I won't attack and just pass my turn.
All right. Right. I'll untap. Draw. All right. Do I care enough? I don't. Okay. I'm going to play a Gemstone Mine. Comes in with 3 on it. Guess I was holding that Yes, I did not want you to trigger Archaeomancer. I will. All right, I have to do some math here. I apologize.
You have a lot of mana.
I do have a lot of mana. I have a lot of stuff I want to put out though. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I guess I didn't lose one from the fetch.
All right. Oh, and sorry, everything costs 1 less. Is that still the case?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Then I should have one less mana. One more mana, I mean.
Okay.
Forgot about that.
You missed one. We all get to drink, I guess, for that.
Yeah.
I'll take it anyways.
Alright,
I'll
so I
take it
need
anyways.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 2. That is generic. Okay.
You got it. The finisher.
We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to start. I'm going to.
The coup d'etat.
I will tap for red and attempt to cast. Oh, sorry, red and yeah, I will. I'll hold out a green. So I'm using a red and a green. I will attempt to cast Laelia, the Blade Reforged.
Can you spell that name?
Yeah, Laelia. Haste. Whenever Laelia, the Blade Reforged attacks, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Whenever you exile 1 or more cards from your library and or your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on Laelia.
Okay.
So that's an on attack trigger. Okay. I'm going to tap for white, red, use one of the floating green, and I'm going to play a Winota.
That is a good
Oh,
card.
wait a second.
Yeah, that's not bad.
What's like
So
your battlefield has
she cost one.
I have
one
god?
less, right? You did
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So I have currently non-humans that I can attack with. I have 3.
3. Okay. Did some mana drain.
Okay. There is nothing I can do about that. I don't believe. Yeah.
That's your one non-creature. You haven't cast any non-creatures yet, Kusa.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I just don't have many non-creatures in the deck, but I might hit one. All right. I will use 1 of the green and another red, and I'm going to dash out Ragavan. Yeah, I was gonna have a lot of Winota triggers. It was gonna be fun.
Oh, that is a dash Dragavan. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right. You're only okay. Let's see blockers. We've got Bergie. We've got Metallic Mimic, and then we've got Orvar and a couple of Spellseekers.
It's the best blocker in the world right here.
Oh, you have a Mastercore?
Yeah, she's on Lesser Mastercore, so he'll always come back.
Right. I have to think through this real quick. Okay. So I'm going to send the dash Orvar. What is Orvar? A 2/2 3/3. 3/3. Okay, that doesn't. Okay, and then the Spellseekers are 1/1s. 1/1s. Okay. So they would. Okay. So I'm going to swing Laelia at Ball. Laelia is a 3/3 with when I exile the card. And then I will. Wait, what else? Yes. I I don't really have a great attack for the Ragavan, do I? All right. Well, I guess Ragavan will probably just get blocked and die, but I'll just swing Lelia, Ragavan. If you double block Asika, she will die. So, all that. Okay, yeah, I'm just swinging Ragavan and Lelia at Ubal.
Ragavan and
then-
Lelia.
Yeah. All right, and then okay, that's a thing. Oh, sorry, it gets revealed.
think, yeah.
Kitaki Wars Mage.
So Kitaki Wars Wage gets revealed off of your...
Yeah, off of Lelia. I'm definitely casting that.
We'll block the Ragavan.
I'm sorry, hold up.
Okay.
So on attacks, you reveal Kataki's War Wage, and Aurelia lets you cast it off of... How does she let you cast it?
Okay,
This turn.
just until end of turn I can cast it, yeah.
Okay, so you're still in combat, is that accurate?
Yeah, I'm still in combat. I can't cast it
So
yet.
Aurelia is a... Let me get this straight. Aurelia
A 3/3.
is a 3/3.
Yeah, she's now a 3/3. Yeah.
And you have
Yeah,
Kataki's...
that was a silly use of Ragavan.
No, I mean that's the Kataki kind of stops me from concluding things, so I feel like I need to respond to this. You're still in combat though. I was holding this spell up for Late's turn, but I'm gonna hope that Bull has something for Late's turn. So before you move out of combat, I'm gonna do something.
Oh, and sorry, on that mana drain, it's probably too late for the Esper trigger, but I gain 2 and you lose 2, right?
No, it's fine. You missed one.
Yeah, I missed one.
Cheers.
So where are we on the Esper trigger? Because technically, then the Kataki would have come to my hand. So I feel like it's too late to do the Esper trigger, but I will gain the 2 life.
No, the damage is fine. If it's not a May, I say it needs to resolve personally. So
Okay, so you think I should I take the Kataki into my hand and then just exile the next card, or what do you guys want? I mean,
oh no, the Esper you can put.
I mean, unless you wanted to.
You
pay
can
for
put
the
Esper on the
trigger.
stack, and that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you mean? I lost
So
you.
sorry, when you cast the mana drain.
Oh, if I would play
yeah.
it, no.
Yeah.
I would not.
You would not. Okay. So, would you prefer this to be the exiled off of Lelia, or would you and put the Kataki in my hand?
Well, no.
or
Well,
just put this in my
technically,
hand?
Kataki's in your hand, and that is what's
Yeah.
exiled. So
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Okay. So that is a wooded foothills, but I did play land for turn already, so that's just going to go away.
So, and you can still cast.
Yeah, I can still cast Kataki. Yeah, I should be fine.
Yeah.
Just a second. Give me a second to think.
Yeah.
On you can still cast Kataki if your Ezika leaves, correct?
So I personally,
You snap my Asika, but you already cast
one
a
non-creature
spell.
spell, which was mana drain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I'm inclined not to block Ragavan for you to have a treasure in case Ezika leaves the battlefield
Oh. Okay.
during combat. Because somehow Patrick revealed he might have interaction.
It's not gonna matter.
Yeah.
You should kill the monkey.
Okay.
You should kill the monkey.
R-
It's not gonna matter.
If you had like a sword on Ezika,
no.
then
You
Kataki
should
wouldn't be cast.
you should kill the monkey. Trust me.
Okay.
Kill the monkey.
Okay. All right.
I would be okay with exiling one stuff and giving him a treasure just
Yeah.
Yeah.
to kind of assure that Kataki would be cast.
I just need one more
Right.
turn of possibilities. So if Ragavan is blocked,
All right. So
Uh,
okay. So are we? Yeah. We're finishing combat. Right?
yeah. So I'm gonna
So yeah, Ragavan was
cast a
back.
silence on your end. At the end of combat, I'll cast silence. This is my one non-creature spell per turn, and you get an Asper Sentinel trigger, and there's a Cabal trigger. So let's just go ahead and get rid of the Cabal trigger first. I'll lose 2 life. You gain
Okay.
2 life. But I need to get rid of the thing is I technically wouldn't have known you had Kataki, but we cannot let that resolve.
Yeah.
I mean, as much
that
as
is-
I want another 2-hour
Yeah.
game, I
Yeah.
can't let
Yeah.
that resolve.
Yeah. All right. And then the Esper trigger.
Yeah, you can draw. I don't have mana.
Okay. All right. And then I can't cast anything. So
Y'all kill the monkey. Yeah, we killed the monkey. Don't worry. Let's see.
yeah,
here.
that was
PETA
that was
protesters.
not a smart dash of the monkey. I should have
P-
just cast him.
PETA
But,
protesters heading to Pat's home now. Yeah, I agree. I feel bad. I feel bad for the monkey too.
Yeah, if this deck can get like 2, 3, or 4 Winota triggers on attack,
Yeah, it's gross.
It's all downhill.
It's gross.
Yeah, it's all downhill. But yeah. All right, so I will pass.
Okay, I'll go to my turn. I'll untap. I'll draw.
And this is what I was saying, Ball. I need you for this. I kept the silence for Late's turn.
I understand, but I might. I mean, let's see. I hope he
Well, let's
doesn't
just see what.
go for a win. Otherwise, you win. Again, puts into the kind of.
Well, I actually don't have.
Kataki certainly stopped me from doing anything on my turn because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
I would let this die, obviously, because it comes back, but 1, 2. I guess I would only pay for 3 of these, technically. Even still, that's more mana than I would have wanted to allot to Kataki. In case the audience at home is wondering why I'm so concerned, that's why I'm concerned.
Well, I guess this. Let me just think. Okay, maybe there's a chance, so I think I'm going to go for it.
Dude, I have a snap in hand. I hope to bounce Oswald in your hand step. If you go for it and I need to snap something of yours, then he wins.
But then...
I mean, you don't need to snap anything of mine. I'm going to do the same
I
thing I
could
did
snap
last
your
turn.
Birgi.
Oh yes, but you'll win next turn. I'm not gonna win, I'm just gonna make infinite generic mana.
We don't know if you win or not. It really depends on the senseis, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna need to stop the stream at 6 anyway, so we got 15 minutes. FYI.
I'm going to cast the greening Ignis.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to bounce it to my hand.
Sure.
And cast it again. And
Sure.
I would like to do this like a million times.
Yep.
I'll activate the top. I'll look at the top 3. And they all stuck. So if they all stuck, I'm gonna put them like this. And with the, let me think if I want them this. It could be like this. I will. How do I do this? So this mana doesn't face. So I have 1 red from Birgi.
Yeah.
I'll go to combat. I'll attack you, pass for 3.
You're attacking me?
Yes.
Oh, block with the lesser Mastercore.
Wait. Oh, okay. How much is that?
It's a 2/2. It comes back though due to its persist.
Huh. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked you. Okay. I'll bounce the green Ignis to my hand.
Yeah.
And that's my turn.
I'll try to snap Oswald.
I'm taking my turn. I'm trying to expedite this. It
Yeah,
happens.
I'll take 2.
Okay. I drew.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm going to untap. I got to expedite this because I actually need to leave soon, but that was fun. We're going to go ahead and cast Oswald. We'll cast...
Sorry, on the snap, the snap, did you pay?
No, you're going
I
to lose
couldn't.
Kumbal and, yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, you can draw. And
Oh,
I
I'm
lost
sorry.
2
This
already.
cost 1 less. That's actually something important to note. All right. Well, that stunts me just a little bit. So let's just fuck all. I pay for the Esper Sentinel in case you're wondering on the Arcane Signet. and then I'll tap here and here. I'll cast a Trini Sphere, and I'll pass.
Okay, and tap. I'll take one from the.
So that's another
Gold.
Kumbal hit, right?
So there is a Arcane
the Arcane
Signet
Signet?
and a
Yeah.
Trini Sphere. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Sorry, the Trinisphere wasn't cast, was it? If it was
Oh
cast, you could
no,
only cast
no, no!
one.
You're so right. It's gonna have to just be the Trini. So it's gonna be 1, 2. So 1 for or 1 for Oswald. Lose 2. No. 1 for Oswald. 2 for Trini Sphere. I guess I could do it this way technically, and then I'll lose 2 life, and then you gain 2 life. I just want to expedite this. I'm trying to expedite this.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking do this. You can kill the Metallic Mimic, it's fine. But I'm gonna move the Lightning Greaves. Does anyone want to do anything to this? I'm an absolute idiot. I can finish the game right now. I should finish the game right now, is what I'm saying. There's a Trini Sphere on the stack.
Oh yeah, you have the hasty.
I have the
boots.
Lightning Greaves.
Yeah.
I completely forgot they're under Metallic Mimic.
Me too.
So we're gonna move the Lightning Greaves to Oswald. I should do this. I really should.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Go
We're
ahead.
gonna break the Lesser Masticore, and it'll come back due to its persist trigger, but it's gonna let me search my library first. And if that's okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab Blasting Station. Oh my god. Okay.
I had a trick bind on top.
Did you?
Yeah, I just.
Well, what was in your hand? That's what I really want to know.
Just Narset, Step Through, and Model Mixture.
I totally forgot about my Lightning Greaves, but the one spell that needed to be cast outside of Oswald was Trini Sphere, and then obviously, I think that makes everyone outside of range of casting anything outside of you, Kusa, because you have all those legendary creatures to tap. Did you have anything for me? Gotcha.
I only have permanents in this deck. Yeah, no, I probably should have. If I had waited on the Winota and not gotten greedy, and let that mana drain and some other things hit other things, I might have had a chance. But I felt like I kind of had to go for it.
I feel like
'cause
you
everybody was on the
kind of
precipice.
yeah. I genuinely don't think that there was anything wrong with going for the Winota there. I mean, because you had the board state primed and ready to execute.
Oh yeah,
on that.
yeah, absolutely, yeah. And like the Winota was reason why I was gonna dash Ragavan, and I was in my mind, I'm gonna dash Ragavan, I don't care. But then with the Winota gone, it didn't.
I
really
think
make
if
a lot of sense
Snap
too,
if Snap hit Oswald and then Mana Drain hit Oswald, that would have been it for me. I only kept the silence for Late's turn. Technically, I didn't know what was going to happen there. Although silence on my turn would have been great. The Snap I was conscious of, and I wasn't worried about it because of this, but I totally forgot about my Lightning Graves. This is a card I've been contemplating cutting, and well,
not anymore.
Yeah, I probably should keep it.
well, your Oswald is 3-0 against my Asika deck.
Yeah, I mean, well, technically, I think it would have been if anyone had anything. This was technically the first spell cast, but the Deafening Silence would only allow me to do one of those two things. Between the two, this was obviously the one I wanted to put down. I don't know how good Trini Sphere would have been against your board states at that point. Grinning Ignis being...
Yeah.
Well, it would have made Grinning Ignis 3 still, actually. So it would stop that. Which is a thing, I guess.
Trini Sphere, both Trini Sphere and Deafening Silence are like pretty...
Damning.
5 against Birgi.
Yeah, pretty backbreaking.
Yeah, I don't think the Trinisphere would have done anything to me.
I don't think so. I mean, unless you had like a Noxus Revival you're trying to pop off with to get your Winota back.
No. I have like I have Volray Stronghold, and I have like Kenrith. I have Loyal Retainers. All as ways to just get some. But yeah, no, I do not have. I only have permanents in the deck.
But to close this one,
and I have Kenrith. Yeah, I have Kenrith. Yeah, but if I could have. Yeah, if I had a Loyal Retainers just to get Winota back, or
is Kenrith
recursion?
Like he's haste enabling. He's a lot of things.
Yeah, You could tap him for black, 4 and black. You can put something from your graveyard, your creature, well, technically, I think you can put any creature onto the owner of that creature's battlefield, but yeah, it's you, and then yeah, blue and 3. So the 4 is draw a card. The 2 and white is gain 5 life. 1 and green is put a +1/+1 on anything. And yeah, red is trample and haste. So yeah, it's a really great hit off of Winota.
It could potentially be.
It's not as good as Najeela though.
No.
Najeela is the best hit off of Winota, especially if I go in with the mana up, which I usually can if I have enough legendary creatures. But yeah.
To close this one out, I do on every Sunday video, I like to thank one random patron. And this one's actually new to the Patreon, and that is Ben. Thank you so much for supporting the patron. I appreciate you for your help there. And obviously, guys, there are 2 ways if you want to support the channel that you can. Obviously, Patreon, but also YouTube memberships now, which is awesome. Thank you for the 1 subscriber on the YouTube membership program. You're welcome to join in these games. And of course, I'll reach out to you about joining our Discord and assigning you a role later. But to close this out, Ball, Late, if you guys want to talk about anything concerning split seconds, I'd love to hear it.
Well, yeah, we do some gameplay videos every Friday. If you enjoy watching some cEDH, usually weird commanders that are not always like the top tier ones come up and check our channel. Me, Late, David, Elder, and sometimes some patrons or guests play in those videos. So check it out if you like cEDH and EDH, high powered, something like that.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it.
I'm all about offbeat commanders. I don't really adhere to a tier system. It really depends on what's in the mix, you know. There's so many variables when it concerns commander that I don't know. There's such a everyone's really uppity about competitive over casual, but the truth is like there's not that many degrees of separation between the two. You know, it depends on the players, it really depends on the decks. But I let me see here. Could move the Greaves to Aussie and break the I'm reading one of the comments. Yes, I could move the Greaves the Aussie and break an artifact. I could have. But yeah, I agree with you guys. I generally tend towards commanders that aren't necessarily top tier. I usually just like to play what I enjoy. But thanks again, guys, for joining me on this one. Obviously, thank you, Kusa. Thank you so much, Islane, for jumping on and helping out. And also, who was on with us first? Shit, wait, that 2-hour game. Who joined us first?
Captain Kid.
It was Jens, right? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, just real quick to the split second guys. Yeah, really good stuff. That video you did where you did the band commanders, that was awesome. That was a ton. That was a ton.
Yeah, the turn
ton
1
of,
enchantment flip. Yeah.
Yeah. That video was a lot of fun. So yeah, I would just also recommend checking your guys' stuff out. And you know, in the end, right, if you can pay 7 life and draw 7 cards, well, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, it was a great
Draw 7
video.
for 7 life. It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice. We need to have an unbanned day here on the channel, but damn, this was a 4-hour stream. If you guys hung out for the total of 4 hours, you guys are the best. Thank you, viewers, for hanging out with us. I had a swell time. I'm going out for Taiwanese food in a second. But enjoy Xiangxi if you go out for it. Enjoy Commander if you're deciding to play it this week. And of course, happy brewing, babies.